Let us search out the matter. Don't just think what they tell you. If not so much a mystery, let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door, be open. Come on, open your mind because you're chosen.
Because you are chosen indeed. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to your YouTube channel, Searching Out the Matter. And the matter that we're searching out in this video is what is tithing? Live discussion. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm shivering as always. Time is a bit chilly right now. I don't know why. I don't know why. How y'all doing? Those who are here early, the early birds, early birds. This is Webley, Yahusha Save, Heaven Key, Brother Kimani. How you doing, my bro? How you doing? Webley Jr., Shalom, oh Webley. Yeah. Oh, glory to the Most High. We are here alive and well in the land of the living as we wait upon several more persons to jump on before we begin. How everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing all right. Everyone is doing okay. Yeah. Everybody's okay. Good. One and only says I'm okay. Yeah. Good to hear. Lovely, man. Lovely. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Always the weather where you are because weather getting a bit chilly on my side. Always the weather where you are. Mm. Yeah, just a word of encouragement to everyone. Seek ye first and all his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. Just letting you know. I put it aside for now. Seek ye first and all his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. Just letting you know that. And when all be added unto you, remember that everlasting life will be added unto you. Just remember that. Because above all, you want it everlasting life. Like you don't just want everything. You don't just want all. You want eternal life because eternal life is included in all, but you want eternal life first. You want the seal of the promise, which is the Ruach HaKodesh, right? The Spirit of the Most High. So thus, seek Yahuwah Elohim with all our might and all our soul, and all his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. However, I think you'd want eternal life first. You want to be for sealed for everlasting life, right? Sealed with the promise of the Ruach HaKodesh, right? I'm feeling a bit chilly. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm feeling a bit chilly. All right, all right, all right, all right. What we saying? 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 What are we saying? Shouting out. All right, good, good, good. Topic of the season. Topic of the season. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're still in the month of January, aren't we? Yeah. Topic of the month. All right. All right. Come on. Bro, you done with the juice already, bro? Good, good. Also, what's up, juice? Or done cook your dinner already, bro? Good old rice and peas, probably chicken, probably fish, or curry goat. Early bird came on early for the first time. Yo, just give brother came on the early applause. I'll be like, no, 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 no. Yeah, I think you give him on a round of applause. I think I was early for bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good, bro. Yeah, we're brothers. All right, remember to drop a like on the stream. Yes, as soon as I come in, just like the stream. Help the video, help YouTube send out the video so others can see it because most persons don't have their notification on. And also, even when they do, YouTube still don't send them the notification. notification. So, and even if they do, the notification is not on loud. Right? So they may receive the notification, but it's not on loud. You get me? You understand me? Yeah. Shalom. 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 Yes. We're just going through some comment until more persons have entered so we can begin our discussion. Our discussion. Remember to seek Yah first and all his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. Remember, all shall be added unto you, including, indeed, our inheritance, eternal life. Indeed. Yeah, weather fine, weather fine, weather fine. But I say weather, so me, I don't feel chilly. Whoa. Well, I'm fine and I'm blessed. I'm blessed too. I'm blessed and I'm chilly. Thank you for your subscription too. Indeed. Thank you all for your subscription. I really appreciate that. Yeah, my brother Kimani, we had to give you a round of applause for being early for the first time. You get me? For the first time in months. Right? In months. How is everybody doing? This is a really good discussion, and we just want to get into it and eager. But everything was done in patience. Right? Everything was done in patience and in prayer. All right. So we're not going to be too eager, but this is a great discussion. What is tithing, my friends? Brother Kimani, what is tithing? Mrs. Webley, what is tithing? Right? Yeah, that is no joke. That is no joke, Mrs. Webley. That is no joke. That is not even a guess. You know, Kimani could have just dip on him in second round right now. Yeah, my bro. Yeah, talk your business. Sure, Osh. Osh, and osh some more. So at 3:15 we'll begin. 4 more minutes, then we begin. Just giving some persons a few more minutes to enter and all that and all that and all that and all that. Let me just my bro says true. My bro says true. It's true, it's true, it's true. I won't deny it, it's true. Like you are Israel, tithing is 1/10 with a question sign, bro. Are you not sure what tithing is, bro? All right, let's see what this is really saying. Tithe is the contribution that the children of Israel gave to the Levites 1/10 as commanded by Yahuwah, and the Levites didn't get an inheritance. Think you're on a very good track there. Very good track. As you can see, I'm just shaking, trying to warm up myself. But I will get one soon. Yeah. Yeah. Where was I going to go? Okay. Over here. Let's copy that link and put the link in here. Just if anyone want to come on and share their thoughts. Yeah. So there's a link. Anyone want to come on and share their thoughts during or after the discussion, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. As we have 2 more minutes before we begin, let me look for something here. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Breathe Yahuwah. Breathe Yahuwah. Praise his name. Praise his name. Praise his name. Praise his name. We are what they make and put food on my table. We are what they make and suffer. And put shoes on my feet. And put a roof on my head. And a good place to sleep. And then it's something on there that we may believe. And raising from the dead that we may have life, that we may have life. Breathe Yahuwah, breathe Yahuwah, breathe His name, breathe His name, breathe His. Awesome, awesome. I'm just gonna do that for a second. Come, don't play me, move fast. Yeah, we have 1 more minute before we begin. 1 more minute before we begin. 1 more minute before we begin. And that. Or should I not do that? Well, I did that. Can't undo that. Or can I? All right, we are about to begin. We are about to begin as soon as I stop this thing here. Indeed, praise Yahweh, praise Yahweh, praise His name, praise His name, praise His name. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me just get out of here now. Yeah, mute this thing. And mute that thing and get back here. And I'm thinking I'm ready. What y'all saying? Have you slept on the fact that you're wide with better English accent than you? It's good that you said wide. I don't know what you're talking about. Good. Asking for the comment section. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not at all. Let me get seated properly. Yeah, left of that. All right. All right. So we're about to begin. Um, let me just do that now. Matter of fact, I think I'm just gonna do that for a while. Okay, awesome. Okay. All right, my friends. What is tithing? What is tithing? What is tithing? So I say this. The first account of tithing is recorded in Genesis 14, verse 18 to 20. Who knew that? Who knew that the first account of tithing recorded in the Bible is in Genesis 14, 18 to 20? When Abraham came back from war and from rescuing his nephew Lot, gave a tenth of all to the king of Salem, Melchizedek, the priest of the Most High Elohim. Right? And Melchizedek, the king of Salem, and the priest of Elohim Most High, brought Abraham some bread and wine. Melchizedek blessed Abraham with his blessing. Blessed be Abraham by Elohim Most High, creator of heaven and earth. And blessed be Elohim Most High, who has defeated your enemies for you. Then Abraham gave Melchizedek a tenth of all the good he had recovered. So now we see that, now we know that the first recording of tithing is in the book of Genesis, chapter 14. All right. I think this is good to know, and everyone must know that. All right. As we continue to search out the matter, let us move. Now, let's examine this. Right. Let me just take that on screen just for a second. Was this a commandment from Elohim? That's a question. That's the question that I have. Abraham gave Abraham gave a tenth of what he had recovered from war to Melchizedek, right? Was it a command from Elohim? What do you think? I'm saying I'm not so sure because It seemed like a tradition to me. Because remember that Abraham, father name is Terah. Let us read in Joshua 24, verse 2. And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim of Yasher, your fathers dwelled on the other side of the flood in old times, even Terah, and the father of Abraham and the father of Nachar, and they serve other Elohim. So right away it is saying that it was possible, not saying that it is, because I'm not sure, it is possible for this practice could even be picked up from his father's house, Terah, right? So when Abraham gave a tenth to Melchizedek, it was not I'm not seeing that is a command from the Most High, right? But it was a tradition of what he grew up and saw. But even his fathers, they or him, Terah, served other Elohim. So probably gave other Elohim 1/10. I have no idea. But you just pointed that out. Let me know what you think. All right. So the second account of tithing is recorded in Genesis 28, verse 20 to 22. All right, so we move it. Genesis 28, verse 20 to 22. Let us read it. Jacob vowed a vow, saying, If Elohim will be with me and will keep me in his way that I go, in this way that I go, I will give and will give me bread to eat and clothing to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, and Yahuwah will be my Elohim. Then this stone, which I have set up for a pillar, will be Elohim's house. Of all that you of all that you will give me, I will surely give a tenth to you. Right? So right away we saw that Jacob was having a dream. He rose up and made a vow to Elohim that he would tithe to him if Elohim would bless him. Right? But those who read the scripture, those who know your Bible and read the book of Genesis, yes, Elohim did bless him, right? But there's nowhere recorded that Jacob tithed, right? There's nowhere in the scripture that is recorded in the scripture that we have, right? From Genesis to Exodus, right? There's nowhere where Jacob did any tithing. However, he promised the Most High Elohim that if Elohim will be, if Yahweh will be his Elohim, I will bless him that he would tithe, right? However, there's nowhere recorded that he ever did. All right, but we get into that. All right. All right. So the blessing spoken of, but it was the promised land, right? Remember that Abraham asking the Most High to bless him, right? So could it be the promised land he's just talking about? Or are we just talking about material things? Just bless me with material things. Because remember the stone, he said that the stone of which I lay my head, they will be your house. Right? So it's not just material things we're seeing here. All right, but let's not rush the gun. Let's move on. Let's advance. All right. So Jacob never got the promised land, however, his son did so. Now, since they received the blessing, the vow Jacob made with Elohim was now required by them. Does that make sense? Because Jacob did not receive the promised land, his sons did. Thus, the vow that Jacob made was to be carried out by his sons since they received the blessing. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. You know, he did not receive the blessing, his sons did. Thus, the vow that he made was to be carried by them. I hope that is clear. I really hope that is clear. All right. We're just taking our time because we really want to understand it clearly. Brother Kimon, let me know if you're following because we want to understand it clearly so that we can also explain it to others. All right. So we're on Jacob. And we see that there's nowhere recorded in the Bible that we have presented to us that he tithed anyway. All right. So let's just say, no, since they received the blessing, The vow Jacob made with Elohim was not required by them. All right, let's just read Genesis 31, verse 11 to 13. It reads, Then the angel of Elohim said to me in a dream, Jacob, I answered, here I am. And he said, Look up and see that all the male goats mating with a flock are streaked, speckled or spotted, for I have seen all that Laban has been doing to you. I am Elohim of Bethel, where you anointed a pillar, where you made a vow to me. Now leave this land at once and go back to your native land. So right away we see that Elohim is holding um, Jacob to that vow, right? Elohim is making sure that he remind Jacob that you made a vow to me. He's holding Jacob to that very vow. Hope that makes sense. I hope that is clear. All right, so now we're going to fast forward a bit. The sons of Jacob, which is Israel, now living in the promised land. Note briefly that Jacob had 12 sons. They are called the sons of Israel, right? Jacob had 12 sons. Who remember that, right? They are called the sons of Israel because indeed the Most High changed Jacob's name from Jacob to Israel. So they are called the sons of Israel. If you look on the screen, you're seeing their names. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. All right? So you've seen them, right? Clear. All right. The third son, look at the third son. His name is Levi. Elohim command that they should look after the tabernacle as priests and command the rest of the 11 tribes' sons to give a tithe to them because the Levites would own no land nor have any inheritance in Israel. Not at all. So I'm gonna repeat that. The third son, look at it, the third son, his name is Levi, right? The Most High command that they should look after the tabernacle, the Levites, the tribe of Levites, and serve as priests and high priests. They should do the work in the tabernacle. And fast forward in the temple of Jerusalem. They were responsible for the services and the offering of sacrifice. And also command the rest of the 11 tribes or sons to give a tenth to them because the Levites would own no land nor have any inheritance in Israel. Right? So he said in Numbers 18, at 26, he says, Speak to the Levites and say to them, when you receive from the Israelites the tithe given you as your inheritance, you must present a tenth of that tithe as Yahuwah's offering. So even when they receive tithing from the Israelite, they have to still tithe a part of it to the Most High. All right? Don't be confused of that. Let me know if you understand that. All right. In Numbers chapter 2, verse 33 or 32, right? It revealed that the Levites were not numbered with the rest of Israel, the children of Israel, because they were to receive no land nor inheritance. These are these are the Israelites, numbered according to their families. The total of those who counted in the camps by the division was that amount. The Levites, however, were not counted along with the other Israelites as Yahuwah has commanded, that they would have received no inheritance. Forgive me. They would have received no inheritance. All right? Hope that makes much sense is making and you understand what is being said. Let me know if you're not understanding so far. All right. So the Levite tribe, the third son of Israel, would not receive any inheritance. They would not receive any land when they enter the promised land. So that's what I'm saying. They would not receive any land. Thus, the children of Israel would have to give them tithe. All right. But they themselves would have to give tithe to the house of Yahuwah when they receive tithes from the Israelites. All right. Shalom, Sister Amia. Greetings, sister. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Hope you've been hearing so far. As I said, whatever it's been read. If I'm not clear, you can, of course, already. Feel free to ask your questions, of course. Feel free to give your input. All right. We appreciate you. Just so you know. And you know that, Sister Mary do. All glory to the Most High. All right, let us advance. Let us move. All right. Also, there were more than one type of tithing. And we can read Numbers chapter 18 and Deuteronomy chapter 40. You know what? I have Numbers chapter 18 here. And for us to learn, we must be willing to read. For us to learn anything, we must be willing to read. So I don't know if anyone can read. No, let us all read chapter 18 um, of Numbers together. All right, so please follow along. I ask, I beg thee. And it reads, And Yahuwah said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons and thy father's house with thee shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary, and thou and thy sons with thee shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood. And thy brethren also of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of thy father, bring thou with thee, that they may be joined unto thee and minister unto thee. But thou, thy sons with these shall minister before the tabernacle of witness. And they shall keep thy charge, and the charge of all the tabernacle. Only they shall not come unto nigh the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar, that neither they nor you also die. All right. And they shall be joined unto thee and keep the charge of the tabernacle congregation for all the service of the tabernacle. And the stranger shall not come near unto you. And you shall keep the charge of the sanctuary and the charge of the altar. And there be no wrath anymore upon the children of Israel, because they were given the charge to keep the sanctuary and to do the services, right? And I behold, have taken your brethren, the Levites, from among the children of Israel. To you they are given as a gift for Yahuwah to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So you see, that's what I've been saying. And the scripture, of course, I've agreed with what I said. All right, all glory to the Most High. We move. Verse 7. And therefore, thou and thy sons with thee shall keep your priest office for everything of the altar, and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given your priest office unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. So no stranger shall even come near the altar or do any form of service. All right? No service whatsoever. And Yahuwah spake unto Aaron, Behold, I also have given thee the charge of mine heave offering of all the hallowed things of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of anointing, and to thy sons by an audience forever. So out of the tribe of Levi, there are audience forever to do the services of the tabernacle, and afterward would have been the temple of Jerusalem. Hope you're following. They shall be they shall be thine of the most accomplished things, reserved from the fire. Every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most accomplished for thee and for thy sons. In the most accomplished place thou shalt eat it, every male shall eat it in it shall be accomplished unto thee. So that was one type of tithing, my friends. That was one type of tithing. Continuing. And this is thine, the heave offering of thy gift, with all the wave offering of the children of Israel. I have given them unto thee, unto thy sons, unto thy daughters with thee, by a stature forever. Every one that is clean in thy house shall eat of it. All the best of the oil, and all the best of the wine, and of the wheat, the first fruit of them which they shall offer unto Yahuwah, then them have I given thee. And whatsoever is first ripe in the land which they shall bring unto Yahuwah shall be mine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it. So we're talking about the first fruit of the land and all that, and wine and all that. So make sure that you're keeping track of that. Everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Everything that opened the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto Yahuwah, whether it be of men or beast, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shall thou surely redeem, and the firstling of unclean beast shall thou redeem. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old, shall thou redeem according to thy estimation, for the money of 5 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. But the firstling of a cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem, for their Akadesh, thou shalt sprinkle thy blood upon the altar, and shalt burn their fat, an offering made by fire for a sweet savor unto Yahuwah. And the flesh of them shall be thine, as the wave breast and the right shoulder are thine. All the eve offering of the Akadesh things which the children of Israel offer unto Yahuwah have I given thee and thy sons and thy daughters with thee by a statute forever, is a covenant of salt forever before Yahuwah unto thee and thy seed with thee. And Yahuwah spoke unto Aaron, thou shalt have no inheritance in thy land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel. Let me read it again, verse 20 of Numbers chapter 18. And Yahuwah spake unto Aaron, thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, and neither thou shalt have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance, for their services which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of congregation. Right. So now we see that Yahuwah is making it clear that the Levite tribe will have no land, no inheritance, because he will be their inheritance. And also, he's saying that the children of Israel will give them a tenth of what they have for inheritance. Right. Hope that is clear. Let's continue. As we come to the comment section, if it is there. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come near the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die. So none of the children of Israel could not come near the tabernacle unless they were of the tribe of Levites also. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute for every throughout your generation. So I just want you to know sometimes you see throughout the generation, and that thing is also fulfilled in Yahusha. So even if you see throughout your generation, remember that Yahusha came and fulfilled those things in himself, right? So when I'm not going to get into that now, but that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance, just so you know. But the tithe of the children of Israel, which they offer as an heave offering unto Yahuwah, I have given to the Levites to inherit, and therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. Hope that is clear. Verse 24. All right, going to 25 now. And Yahuwah spake unto Moses, saying, and thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, when you take of the children of Israel the tithe which I've given you from them for your inheritance, then you shall offer up an eat offering of it for Yahuwah, even a tenth part of the tithe. So the Israel gave is the 11th tribe of Israel gave Levite 1/10 of what they have grown and what they've grown, whether herd or food things like growing trees and whatever. And the Levites after then in turn give 1/10 to Yahuwah. Hope that makes sense. And this your heap offering shall be reckoned unto you as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, as the fullness of the winepress. Thus ye also shall offer an heap offering unto Yahuwah of all your tithes, which you receive of the children of Israel, and you shall give thereof Yahuwah's heap offering to Aaron the priest. Out of all your gift you shall offer every heap offering of Yahuwah, of all the best thereof, even the hallowed part of thereof of it. So you have to, when you're giving offering to Yahweh, you must give the best of it. You know, remember what happened to Cain and Abel, right? Abel gave what was best, and Cain did not. All right, continuing. And therefore thou shalt say unto them, when you have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as the increase of the threshing floor, the increase of the winepress. And ye shall eat in every place, ye and your household, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of congregation. So now you see the Levites will receive food and then you eat it. Like it's not rocket science, all right? It's not rocket science. Don't let anyone fool you. Okay, last but not least, and you shall bear no sin by reason of it when you have heaved from it the best of it. Neither shall you pollute the acquired things of the children of Israel, lest you die. All glory to the Most High. So that was Numbers chapter 18. All right, that was Numbers chapter 18. Oh, you were following while I was reading. Hope you all was following, that you got receive much understanding. All right, because understanding is what we go for when we are reading the Bible. All right, and also in Numbers, in Deuteronomy chapter 14, it also gave you the understanding of what Yahuwah wanted from the children of Israel. But we're coming back to that for now. All right, back to that for now. All right. Now in Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 11, you know, it spoke of a time when Israel stopped bringing the tithe to the Levites serving in the temple of Elohim. So we just read in Numbers that the children of Israel must bring 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 things, sorry, or 1/10 of what they have, um, to the Levites, right? So in Malachi 3, verse 8 to 11, it spoke about a time when Israel stopped doing that very thing, right? Even during the time of King Ahaz, right? You can go to the Second Chronicles chapter 28, right? They stopped bringing bringing tithe to the Levites. And if the Levite had no inheritance, no land, no livestock, no produce, how they are going to eat? How are they going to eat? Did not Yahuwah said that he will be their inheritance, right? He will provide for them. Let's read Malachi 3, verse 8 to 11. It reads, will a man rob Elohim? Yet you have robbed me. But you say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithe and offering. Your curse is a curse, for you have robbed me. Even this whole generation. Stop. Pastors will use this verse to tell you to bring money to them. Pastors will use this verse to tell you to bring money to them. Let me just hear what our friends are saying. Not only the best, but of a willing heart, it the state of the heart, mind out. It would not right. It is not considered. Awesome point. We get into that in the fifth area. We get into that awesome point. Come on, I get you made a type of what I understand the type. Don't worry yourself. I know what you're saying. All right. Yeah, but excellent point. And we get into that. And I tell you, I love this community. All glory to the Most High. Hi, Sister Rachel. How you doing? How you doing? Glad that you are able to be here. Hope you have been here and be hearing what we are going through. All right. So, I just want to say this before moving on. Like persons will be pastors nowadays, modern pastors or teachers, modern teachers, leaders of the flock will use this very verse, Malachi 3, verse 8 to 11, to tell you that you must bring money to them. Sister Jade Thomas, how you doing, sister? Hope you're doing well, hope you're doing all right. I'll glory to the Most High. Thanks for joining us. All right. So they will use this to tell you that you must bring money to them, right? Are they priests? Right? Yeah, hey, listen, what we're getting there. Not rushing the gun. Not rushing the gun. Not rushing the gun. Not rushing the gun. All right? Let's finish read this verse. Will a man rob Elohim? Yet you have robbed me. But you say, wherein we have robbed thee? In tithe and offering. Your curse is a curse, for you have robbed me, even this whole generation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there be meat that there may be meat in my house, and prove me now herewith, said Yahuwah of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. And I will rebuke the devourer of your sake for your sake, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cause her fruit before the time in the field, said Yahuwah of hosts. This has so much revelation. This very verse tells you what Yahuwah Elohim is talking about. First, he says, have you robbed me? Yes, you have robbed me. He said, what? In tithe and offering, right? And then he said, your curse is a curse. And look down here when he said that. He said that I will rebuke the devourer for your sake, and that he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground. It means that they were cursed to the point that their produce will not yield in fruit. Their produce was not yielding fruit because there was drought. because Yahuwah cursed the land because they stopped bringing tithe into the storehouse for the Levites to eat. Are we not read that in Numbers chapter 18 just now? That for the Levites to eat any food whatsoever, they must receive tithe and offering from the Israelites themselves. And then the Levites in turn would have to offer a tenth to Yahuwah still, right? So of course the Yahuwah is telling through the Spirit talking to Malachi saying, yes, you have robbed me, right? So this is pretty clear as he's talking about what I'm saying, brothers and sisters with the faith. Read for yourself, study for yourself. And when you find it out, live it. I guess you all know I got that. But you know, yes. So even during the time of King Ahaz in Second Chronicles 28. So someone can just write that down for me. We're gonna get back to that. All right, after this. And also King Hezekiah, when he became king, and he had to be reinstated, and he had to reinstate the law of Moses, right? When Hezekiah became king, he had to reinstate the laws of Moses. All right, but listen, I note briefly, Malachi was written over 400 years before the people of the way, the gathering, or person they call it, right? Malachi was written 400 years before Yahusha went up at his father's right hand, and the apostles and disciples preached the good news, and thus we get it in let we get it, right? Just so you know, it is clearly seen that tithing was done according to the law that Elohim gave to Moses, right? That is very clear. That is very clear that tithing was done according to the law that Yahuwah gave to Moses, right? And we read it in Numbers chapter 18 just now. All right, all glory to the Most High. Oh, I didn't even know that he had. I couldn't even get to join because I was working on this. However, so sorry about that. I missed that as well. Oh, I missed it. Gosh. All right, right. So it's pretty clear that tithing was done according to the law that Elohim gave to Moses. That is very clear. Am I going in and out? Let me know. 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 Let me know if I have to switch mic again. Let me know. I'm just gonna switch it. I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna switch it. No issue. Yeah, all well and good. All well and good. All well and good. I switched the mic, so you should be hearing me perfectly now, I assume. All right. Body giving greetings, Sister Queen is here. How you doing, sister? How are you doing? I'm glad that you are here. Glad that you are here indeed. Um, yeah, we are doing well thus far. Yes, you're going in and out. I changed, I changed, I switched back the mic. I switched the mic. Yes, you are. Thought it was my end. No, it was me. I thought it out. I thought it out. No. All right. All glory to the Most High. So that was the comment there. All right. So all glory to the Most High, right? Now the question is now asked: should those who believe in the Messiah, Yahusha, tithe? This is a big question, you know. Should those who believe in Yahusha the Messiah tithe? Because what we read in Numbers 18 proved that it was given to the children of Israel to the law of Moses, right? That tithing was to be given to the Levites because they did not have any inheritance or any land. All right. So we're getting into it. We're getting into it. A bit rhetorical, but you can still answer. All right. Who are we tithing to? We're getting it, sister. I like that question. I like that's sort of like a setup question. I get me. I love it. I love it. All right. So let's search. Let's search out the matter as we do over here. All right. When our master Yahusha was ascended into heaven, he gave the disciples and apostles commandment that they should make disciples of all men and nation, showing us his ways. That was the purpose of his that was the purpose of his apostles and disciples, to make to make disciples of all men and showing us his ways, which is Yahusha ways. Right? The apostles did exactly what Yahusha commanded. Remember, Yahusha said that he didn't come to destroy, but to fulfill all that was written about him in the law and what was spoken by the prophets, one of which was the just shall live by faith. Right? Right? So Yahusha came and fulfilled all the laws and the prophet. Now, Dr. Yahusha said, he said he did not come to destroy, but he came to fulfill. All right, so we get in there. We get in there. Now the apostles showed us how to behave in the body of the Messiah. Didn't they? Didn't they? Paul and Peter and James, they wrote us very long letters for us to read and know how to behave in the body of Yahusha. Right? Did they not? We can all agree on that one. Right. Now, you can see Acts chapter 2, verse what? 42 to 46. Let us read this. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possession to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising Elohim and enjoying the favor of all people. And Yahuwah added to their number daily those who were being saved. So right away, as I said before, the apostles, they showed us how to behave in the body of the Messiah. This is the example. This is the blueprint, my fellow brothers and sisters in the Messiah. This is the blueprint, right? It's not the words of the pastors, of modern day pastors, I must say, right? It's not their words. It is the word that came out of the mouth of the apostles. Because remember that they were anointed with the power, not just the indwelling of the Spirit, but the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. All right. Paul instructed the Gentiles who turned to the Messiah in this way. He said to them, remember this, the person who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and the person who sows generously will also reap generously. Each person should do as he had decided in his heart, not reluctantly or out of necessity, for Elohim loves a cheerful giver, and Elohim is able to make every grace overflow to you, so that in every way, always having everything you need, you may excel in every good work. Sister Amia alluded to this earlier, and as I said, it was a good point. All right, it was indeed a good point. All right, I was looking back for it, but I'm not seeing it. Sorry, Sister Amia. But you made the point about giving in sincere heart. It is the heart that, yeah, here it is. Right, not only the best of what of a willing heart. Right. So that's what this is on your screen right now. You must give from a willing heart. You must give from a willing heart. All right? We get in somewhere. Paul knew what tithing was. So it's not like Paul have no idea what tithing was. Paul knew what tithing was. We all know that Paul was born under the law as well. Now the law required the descendants of Levi who become priests to collect a tenth from the people that is their brothers, even though their brothers are descendants from Abraham. So Paul knew what tithing was. All right, that is clear. But did not command the Corinthian people to do so. Can we agree on that? That Paul knew what tithing was, but he did not command the Corinthian people to do so. The early, we can say church, or the early believers, or listen to the early believers show us how to give as believers in Yahusha. And we can look at this very verse next.
With great power, the apostles continued to testify the resurrection of Yahuwah, of the Master Yahusha, and with much grace was upon them all. That there were no needy person among them. From time to time, those who owned land or houses sold them, brought the money from the sales, and put it at the apostles' feet, and it was distributed to anyone who had need. Joseph, a Levite, I'm not going to read all that, but he also sold a field he owned and brought the money and put it at the apostles' feet. So we're getting somewhere. We are make we are showing with evidence, with factual evidence, that no tithing was done during the apostles' foundation or beginning. Right? Let's get to the comments now. So Sister Queen here said, who are we tithing to? Great question. Of course, he went ahead and that's what we need to ask. Definitely. That's the question we need to ask. Who are we tithing to? Since we needed to tithe, or the children of Israel who were born under the law needed to tithe to whom? The Levites. Because the Levite had no inheritance. The Levites, you can go back over it in Numbers chapter 18. The Levites had no inheritance. Thus, the 11 sons had to tithe to the Levite tribe, so they would have food. Like simple as that. That's the reason why Malachi 3, verse 8 to 11 says, you have stopped bringing tithe and offering into my storehouse. All right, so we're getting somewhere. Better to feed the poor instead, indeed, definitely. Pastors pastors are who church members tied to now. Yeah, definitely. Are they priests? All right, we're getting somewhere. Don't worry, we get into all of that. Agreed. All right. Awesome. Where are we now? Right? But those who even tried to do differently from what apostles were teaching, they died. Right? But a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold the possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart with lie to the Akadesh, the Ruach Akadesh, and to keep back part of the price of the land? While it remains, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto Elohim. All right. They have not died. They have not lied to man, but they have lied to whom? Elohim. All right. What's the conclusion of that matter? Tithing was for Israel under the law of Moses, not for the Gentiles who believe in the Messiah, Yahusha. We are now living under the law of the Messiah, not under the law of Moses. Can we agree on that? Can we agree that we are now living under the law of the Messiah and not under the law of Moses? And if we agree that we are living under the law of the Messiah, are not these apostles and disciples carrying out the law, or we should live in the law under the law of the Messiah? All right, we move. No, we are called to give to those who are in need free willingly, not a 10%, but whatever they need of us, we should supply. As Yahusha says, love your neighbor as yourself. And it's not a new commandment, you know. Let me just say that again. Let me just say it again. We are called not to give a 10%. We are called to give to those who are in need free willingly. As Sister Amia alluded to her only just a while ago. Not a 10%, but whatever they need of us, we should supply, as Yahusha says, love your neighbor as yourself. And here it is in Leviticus 19, verse 18. So when we talk about love your neighbor as yourself, persons think that, oh, we're taught it's a New Testament thing. No. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against any of your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yahuwah. You know, in the book of John, if I tell first John, it says, no, a new commandment I've given unto you, but not a new commandment. Right? He said, not a new commandment. Love your brother as though you love yourself. All right. Awesome. But look here. This is lovely. Also, Mark 12 verse 30 it reveals that you should love your neighbor as yourself. Love Yahuwah, your Elohim, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. All right? And love your neighbor as yourself, it continues to say. But look at this for a second. Look at this. Bear with me for a second. James 2, verse 14 to 18, it fully explains how we should give. It fully explains how we should give. Let us read it. What good is it, my brothers and sisters, if someone claims to have faith but has no deeds? Can such faith save them? Suppose a brother or sister is without clothes and of daily food. If anyone of you says to him, go in peace, keep warm and well fed, but does not do anything about the physical need, what is it good? What is the good? Therefore, when you see person in need, you have to meet that need. That's how we should behave in the body of the Messiah. Would you agree? But someone will say, you have faith and I have deeds. Show me your faith without your deeds, and I will show you my faith by my deeds. And this is what we're talking about. That if you have the spirit of the Messiah in you, it will compel you to do righteousness. It will compel you to do righteousness, which is your deeds. Didn't the book of Revelation remind you that the righteous acts of the saints are or is the white garment, the bride garment? Because you have to let your light shine so before man that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who art in heaven. Blessed be his righteous name. Because First Peter 4 verse 8, it reminds us, above all, love another deeply, because love covers a multitude of sin. And we'll get into the comment section. We just want to finish this. Just a small part leave. Then we can go back. Right? Meditate on this. Yahusha says in John 4, 21 to 24, that a time was coming when there will no longer be a temple to worship in. Listen. Sister Queenie, we're coming to your point now, Sister Queenie. Yahusha said unto her, woman, believe me, the hour is coming when neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem will you worship the Father. You will worship what you do, because you worship what you do not know. Listen, look at Romans chapter 10, verse 2. They have a zeal for righteousness, but not according to knowledge. No, this woman is telling Yahusha, I'm just going to just digress a bit and come back. The woman was telling Yahusha that they were the Samaritan worship on this mountain where Jacob build an altar, right? However, Yahusha is saying to the woman, you worship what you do not know. But we who are from Jerusalem, our Israelites, we worship what we know. So the woman was worshiping without knowledge. But I just want to make that point. Let's just continue. For it says, Yahusha continue by saying, for salvation is from the Jews or from the Israelites. But the hour is coming and now is here when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Let me just read this again. But the hour is coming and now he's here. This is what Yahusha said to the woman, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship him. Elohim is spirit. Thus, if you have his spirit in you, you must bear his fruit. And those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth. All glory to the Most High. All right? We're getting there. And Yahushua prophesied that he would destroy the temple. He would destroy the temple and rebuild it back in 3 days. Talking about his body. He would destroy the temple and build it back in 3 days. Now, the question is, since there is no more temple that was, because it was destroyed in 70 AD by the Romans, I wanted to just remind everyone that the temple of Jerusalem, the second temple of Jerusalem, was destroyed in 70 AD by the Romans, right? Since there is no more temple, right, for the priest to preside in, concerning the audiences of Yahuwah Elohim, it was destroyed in 70 AD, but Yahusha or Messiah said that he would destroy the temple and build it back in 3 days, talking about his resurrection and he becoming our temple. Who should we tithe to? Who are the priests? I must ask. Sister Queenie asked some question. Great question. First Peter 2 verse 9, it answers very clearly. He said, you are a chosen people, because indeed you are chosen. A royal priesthood, a Kodesh nation, Elohim's special possession, that you may declare the praise of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Oh, glory. Someone stay where you are and praise Yahuwah, for he has given us knowledge and understanding. But you are a chosen people. Remind someone, just remind someone that you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood. A royal what? Priesthood. We are all priests in the body of Yahusha now. Because we go to Yahusha with our sacrifices. Listen. Oh, glory to the Most High. Praise Yahuwah indeed. I love to read. I love reading the word of the Most High. We are now priests who are now washed and cleansed by the blood of Yahusha and sanctified by his spirit. We are no priests. We are called to a royal priesthood because we go in the temple of Yahusha's body. Listen, and give sacrifices of praise. Did not chapter 13 of Hebrews remind us? Hebrews 13 verse 15, that our sacrifice of praise, that our praise or our singing, the fruit of our lips is a sacrifice of praise. What are you coming with? You good for nothing pastors. But we're not done, because I'm going to bring it to Revelation. Revelation 9 verse 10, it reads, you're worthy to take the scroll, talking about the Lamb, and to open its seal, for you were slain and redeem us to Elohim by your blood. Listen, out of every tribe and tongue, people and nation, and have made us kings and priests to our Elohim, and we shall reign on the earth. No. You see, oh, we can't be deceived if we just spend time in the Word, because the Word is there to save us. Because Yahusha says in John 6:63, it said, the word that I speak is spirit, and in it there is life. Oh, glory to the Most High. So that was my entire teaching on tithing. We can go to the discussion now. Give your take. Oh, glory to the Most High. Indeed, I am glad. Remember to hit the like button, family. Yes, remember to do that. Hallelujah. Indeed, I concur, I agreed, and I second that. I second third and fourth and fifth and a million that. Indeed. Hallelujah. Indeed. Queenia, was your question answered? I know it was a rhetorical question. I know you know what you're talking about. But is it more clear? Do you have something now to show to your brothers and sisters in the faith? Those who wish to pay tithe for no reason. Because you must pay tithing to the Levites, because they are whom we should pay tithe to. Is the pastor a Levite? Pastor, whoever you are you a Levite? Are you a priest? No. Let us ask. Pastor, are you a Levite? Are you a priest? Because we were told, commanded in the book of or the law of Moses, that we should tithe to the priest, to the Levite tribe. You're telling us that, or they're trying to use the word of the Most High to Jedi mind trick you. Ooh, don't rob God. Don't rob God. So okay, who should I give my money to? Because it said clearly that I should give my money to the Levite. Are you a Levite? Are you a priest? But it's not only to the priest, it was just to the Levite. But are you a Levite? Are you a priest? You good for nothing pastors, you blind and dumb and deaf, hard of hearing. Right. Ask the apostles. Are you a priest? Are you a Levite? Ask them if you're a Levite. And if you're a priest, so am I, according to the word of the Most High. If the pastor is saying that they're a priest, so am I. I'm also a priest, according to the book of Peter. Oh, glory to the Most High. Indeed. We have to give praise to the Most High, because he has set us free by his word. He said, seek and you shall find. Knock on the door shall be open. Listen, look at the one on your screen for a second. Look at that logo. Let me just move this just to show you the verse. Not just the logo, sorry about not the logo. Proverbs 25, verse 2. It's the glory of Yahuwah or Elohim to conceal a matter, but it's the honor of kings to search out the matter. It's the honor of kings to search out the matter. So are you going to just allow that pastors to trick you? Those who claim to be leaders to just bring you into bondage? No, certainly not. Not while I have the breath of life, because I will continue. I will continue by the will of Yahuwah to do this. I will continue. I will continue. I will continue. Sister Ami, how you doing? I hope you if you weren't here earlier, I hope you watch it back on the replay. I just went through some more verse earlier. Just went through some more verse earlier. And if they want to argue because they like to argue with you. On what basis? Because again, we're going to read Deuteronomy chapter 14. I love reading, just so you know. I love reading the word of the Most High. I don't read like reading over when it comes to the word of the Most High. I read it all day. Anyway, Deuteronomy chapter 14, it says, "You are the children of Yahuwah your Elohim. You shall not cut yourself, nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead. For thou art an Akkadish people unto Yahuwah thy Elohim, and Yahuwah has chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth." And that's the reason why the Most High gave them the commandments to them. Because when they came out of the land of Israel, they were spotted, man. They were spotted, man. Remember that Israel served more than one Elohim. That Elohim had to give them the commandment. Do this, don't do that. Because he wanted to make them different from the other nations that were around them. All right? Let us continue. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts which you shall eat: the ox, the sheep, the goat, the hart, the roebuck, and the father ox. I'm just going to go through this. That's not the point I want to make, but I'll just continue. The wild goat, the pygar, I don't know, I have no idea what is that. The wild ox and the chamois, I have no idea what is that either. And every beast that peereth the hoof, or parteth the hoof, and cleaveth the cleft into two claws, cheweth the cud among the beasts, shall he eat. Nevertheless, you shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that divide the cloven hoof, of the camel, and the hare, and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divided not the hoof. Therefore they are unclean unto you. The swine, because it divide the hoof, yet chew it not the cud, is unclean unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcasses. These shall these shall eat of these you shall eat of all that are in the waters. All that have fins and scales shall you eat. Whatsoever had not fins and scales you may not eat, it is unclean unto you. All unclean birds you shall eat. But these are they of which you shall not eat: the eagle and the ostrich, or ossifrage, forgive me, and the osprey, and the gledy, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind, and every raven after his kind, the hole, the night hawk, the cuckoo, the hart after his kind, the little owl, the great owl, the swan, the pelican, the agir eagle, and the cormorant, and the stark, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat, and every creeping thing that flieth is unclean unto you, they shall not be eaten. But all clean fowls you may eat. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gate, that he may eat it, or thou mayest sell it unto an alien, for thou art an Akkadish people unto Yahuwah thy Elohim. Thou shalt not seeth a kid in his mother's milk. Okay, not boil. It means boil a kid in his mother's milk. That's a goat kid. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase. All right, I'm getting there. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year. And that's the reason why the Most High cursed them, because they weren't doing this. So the field wasn't bringing produce year by year. All right. And thou shalt eat before Yahuwah thy Elohim in the place which shall choose to place his name, and to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, of thy oil, and the firstling of thy herds, of thy flocks, that mayest learn to fear Yahuwah and thy Elohim. So this is the tithing that Yahuwah is telling them to do. right? Verse 22 and 23. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bringeth forth here by here, and thou shalt eat before Yahuwah thy Elohim in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of their corn, of thy wine, of thy oil, and the firstling of thy herds, of thy flock, that thou mayest learn to fear Yahuwah thy Elohim always. And if the way be too long for thee, thou shalt thou that art not able to carry it, or if the place to be too far from thee, which Yahuwah thy Elohim shall choose to set his name there, when Yahuwah thy Elohim had blessed thee, then, say if the place is too far away, said you should go and bring your tithe and eat it there, this is saying, then thou shalt turn it into money, then you should turn it into money, and bind up the money in thine hand, and thou shalt go unto the place which thy Elohim has chose. So even when it's become money, you shall, this is what it said, 26, thou shalt bestow thy money for whatsoever thy soul lusted after. So even when it become money, so two type of tithing, one to the Levite and one to yourself. One to the Levite and one to yourself. So even when your livestock and your produce become money, if the place is too far, according to the Mosaic law that Yahuwah gave to the children of Israel, you should by these oxen or sheep or wine or strong drink, or even strong drink, he's saying, for whatsoever thy soul desired, and thou shalt eat there before Yahuwah thy Elohim, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thy household. Not taking money again about it. No, that's not what he's saying. And the Levite that is with thy gate, thou shalt not forsake him, for he had no part nor inheritance with thee. And that means you should also give to the Levite, because they have no inheritance. All glory to the Most High. At the end of the year, thou shalt bring forth all the tithe of thine increase the same year, and shall lay it up within thy gates. And the Levite, because he had no part or inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gates, shall come and shall eat and be satisfied, and Yahuwah thy Elohim may bless thee in all thy work and thy hand which thou doest. And now you see why the Most High cursed them during the time of Malachi, right? Because they weren't bringing tithes so that the Levites could have eat or eaten. All praises indeed. All praises indeed. All glory to the Most High. Talk to me. Are you all convicted? Are you all, did you learn anything else? Or confirm? Because probably you know already, so probably not learn. But are you now confirmed? Are you able to explain also to others? Because that's probably sometimes the issue, to able to explain this to someone else, right? I think I've told this story already. I chapter wait, Second Chronicles chapter 28. Yeah. So I was there going to a Pentecostal church, and I met with the pastor. I met with the pastor of that Pentecostal church, and tell him, I said, sir, I said, sir, I don't see where I should pay tithing according to. I don't see where we should do any tithing according to the word of the Most High. And he said, yeah, man, you should. I think I've told the story, but I'm going to tell it just for the sake of this argument. Okay, good. So, and I said I want to have a meeting with him, and he said, okay. So there I was in his office on a Sabbath, on a Saturday day, on a Sabbath day, sitting in his office, and he said, okay, my bro, what do you have, my son? And I have a small book. I didn't have this big book with me. I had a small one. And I have these scriptures, all of these scriptures in it. That's around 20, from 2018, 2019, right? And he said, what is it? And I said, okay, I've read through the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and I'm seeing nowhere that we should tithe. And he's saying, he said, let me bring you, let me show you. And I'm going to find it for you. And I'm going to show you what he showed me. Let me bring you to, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Let me bring it to. Let me bring it to. Let's see if I'm sharing it. No, not yet. Okay. Let me bring it to here. Right. Genesis chapter 14. And I ask, was this a commandment? Because Abraham tithed to Melchizedek. So I asked, was it the commandment of Yahuwah? Was it the commandment of the Most High? He said, probably not. He admitted it. He said, probably not. Because I said, I made this point, I said, because remember that Abraham's father was Terah, and Abraham's father Terah served idols, right? So was it a tradition or custom of his father? I don't know either. So I won't make the claim, right? And he said, okay. And he bring me to, let me say if that's the next, he brought me to, yes, yes, he brought me to this. I already had those verses written down doing it. He brought me to this, reminding that Jacob made a vow to Yahuwah Elohim. But I also remind him, I said, yes, he did, sir, but he had never tithed, nowhere recorded that he tithed, right? Okay. So he brought me to Numbers chapter 18. He brought me to Deuteronomy chapter 14, and he brought me to Malachi um chapter 3. And it's like he brought me to somewhere that he was proving my point. So by the time I he finished, and then I said, okay, here what I understand from this. That Israel was 12's tribe, one was given no inheritance. The 11 says clearly we should give the one inheritance, which is food for them to eat and provide the services of the Most High. And he said, okay. And then he brought me to one in Second Corinthians where they it was the Corinthian church gave gave Jerusalem the men in Jerusalem some food because there was drought in Jerusalem. But I knew that there was a drought because of I think it was in Acts said it was a drought, and I made that clear to him. But friends, when he realized I knew that I was what I was talking about, him say, son, gotta go you there. So I said, okay, so how this tithing thing go now? Why do you preach tithe? And he said, he said he don't use Malachi 3 verse 8 and to 11. He said he does use that in his church. I said, okay, it was a Pentecostal church. And he said he doesn't preach tithe based on commandment. He preached tithing based on custom, right? Like tradition. Not so he's saying that he's not preaching based on commandment of the Most High. The reason why he was saying that is because he knew, because the conversation that we just had, it is a conclusion that there is no reason for us who are under the law of the Messiah should pay tithe, because we are all priesthood and there's no temple because Yahusha is the temple, right? Because he said he destroyed the temple and built it back in 3 days, spoken of his resurrection. Right. He said, you know what, young man, God will use you. So what I'm saying, brothers and sisters in the faith, read. Read and ask the Most High to give you understanding. Because if you don't do that, these men will deceive you with even the very word. Because they will say, do not rob God. Oh, have we robbed God? Yes, in tithe and offering. Bring the food into the storehouse. Then I say, brother, you're not house. Me not bring what me a carry come give you. Right? Matter of fact, you're not asking me bring food, you're asking me bring money, bro. Like, them needs to stop it, man. Them needs to stop it, man. Them needs to stop it. Them needs to stop it. And we need to call him out. So he was only trying to bring you around and around to convince you tithing. No, it is not. So exactly. So he didn't know that I was a reader. Because as I said before, I used to read like 10 chapters every night. And that's, as I said, that's how I am able to keep focus while reading. So I can read off. So for instance, I'm going to read the book of whatever book, Corinthians. I would just read off the book of Corinthians. Like I would just not read one chapter and stop. So it's because of how I started, you know? Yeah. So I was just a reader. I would just continue reading. And I had books where I just make jottings and say for instance, I'm looking to make a point. I'm just going all over, searching out the matter. Right. So they need to stop it. They really need to stop it. So he was there bringing me around and coming and bringing me around because he know quite well what he's doing. They know what they're doing, you know. They know. Listen, anybody read back and forth and back up from Genesis to Revelation, from Revelation to Genesis, they know that persons who are under the Messiah's law, but saved by grace, are not supposed to do any form of tithing. Only those that were under the Messianic law, only those that under the Mosaic law, sorry, under the Mosaic law, when there was a temple for the Levite had to carry out the service of Yahuwah our Elohim in the temple of Jerusalem. Before the tabernacle, then the temple of Jerusalem. Pretty simple, right? But only simple to those who read. Only simple to those who are willing to read. Because I know a lot of persons will not sit down and read the book of Numbers. Why? Why will you not sit down and read the book of Numbers? Why will you not sit down and read the book of Leviticus? Why will you not sit down and read the book of the Deuteronomy? Why? Why not? Sit down and read it. I'm just going to encourage you. Sit down and read it. Those who are watching now, those who are watching on the replay, sit down and read the Bible, man. There's much knowledge there. Real talk, Sister Rachel is saying. Yeah, much love, Sister Rachel. Much love, my sister. Yeah, they didn't ask for food, only money. Yeah. Yeah, man, just convert it and bring it home. But remember, this is Webley, that Yahuwah is telling that the children of Israel. So the place I'll put my name, of course, we know that is temple, that is Jerusalem. No, we put his name. Bring it to Jerusalem and eat it, right? However, if the place is too far for you to bring whatever, whether of the wine or whether the herd, the firstborn of the herd or whatever, herd of the flock or whatever, exchange it for money, and then go to where I put my name, and then buy what your heart desire. No care go give the priest, you know. Don't care go give Levite. Buy what your heart desire. You get me? So you're two different tithing, one to the Levites and one to yourself. Does that make sense? One to the Levites and one to yourself. Done. Ugly. I know. Let me just read this properly. I know some pastors who collects money plus plus food. Wicked, wicked and dreadful set of people in. Like, you know what I hate though? That's why sometimes I'm upset. Like, person don't know why I'm upset at times. Because I don't like that the Bible here, the Bible here is what makes you a believer, right? And then as soon as you become a believer, you stop reading it. You stop believing what it says and start to believe what man says. I am saying, I don't care what man says. I really don't care. I don't care who you are, what reputation you have, or older or young you are. If whatever you say does not in line or it is not in line with this, I'm going to throw whatever you say out the bin or in the bin, right? Because whatever you say must be in line with this. Must, right? It must be in line with this. All glory to the Most High. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Collect money plus food. Food. Yeah, man. Bring me some yam. You come for the centi. You come for the centi. Bring me some my dry yam, man. Bring me some, man. Bring me some. They drive the fanciest cars and posh clothing while congregation suffering. Indeed. Did we not look on Acts chapter 4? And how the apostles showed us how we must conduct ourselves in the body of the Messiah. But no, 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 no. We are not following what the apostles are saying. You know, we love the Mosaic law says. Bring it into the storehouse, right? Bring it into the store because that's the reason I don't like to use the word church because it's misleading. Bring it into the church. Stop. We are the body of the Messiah. We come together are the gathering, right? Bring it into the gathering to do what? Bring it to the gathering to share among everyone. Fair enough. Bring it to the storehouse for who to get it? You? Madman. For you to buy another car, you must be joking, huh? A lot of wolves in sheep clothing these days. We got to discern everybody's work. Definitely, definitely, man. And sometimes they don't start it out as wolf, They became wolves because they will start off by trying to be genuinely because they don't really understand the word, but they realize that they can start a YouTube channel and talk about the word and get viewership or whatever. You get me? Or go on the street, say in Jesus' name a couple of times and then collect money after. You understand me? I say. But after that time, when you realize that, listen, I'm getting so much support, then I need to keep this up. So whatever understanding they don't have, they pretend to have. Understand what I'm saying? As I said, at the most I said, give you whatever ministry you're in, minister according to the measure that you will receive. So it's like I cannot go beyond what I receive, if that makes sense. If I don't understand, I don't understand, and I will tell you that I don't understand. I'm not afraid to say that I don't understand. You get me? I'm not afraid to say that. But what the most I have giving me understanding of that I will say. Right. So indeed, Sister Rachel, you have to discern everybody rock. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, we have to. We can't just just sit back and say I'm going to listen to that person. Or listen, even if that person is my friend, and I kid you not, even if that person is my friend, and you're saying something that listen, that's I always try to give scriptural references. Sister Amia, Sister Rachel, this is Webley. Those who are listening and those who are watching back in the replay, I always try to give scriptural references. So thus, if I give a scriptural reference to make my point or to give the understanding of what the Most High have allowed me to receive, and you see something differently, say, search in the matter, this is what I'm getting from that. Fair enough. Because I am not the I say it means it's true. There's no secret interpretation of the Bible. None whatsoever. There's one interpretation and there is not a secret. Any at all. Let no one tell you. Yes, you can read extra biblical books to gain more understanding. Not a different, but more. Because if you're saying that the extra biblical book is saying something different from this, it means that my faith is in vain. Eh, does that make sense? If you're saying, oh, you don't know that because um what this is saying and what the book of Jubilee is saying is two different things, then according to what my faith is built on this, my faith is in vain. I must throw it in the bin. It is in vain. Thus, the extra biblical books, the book of Jubilee, book of Joshua, book of Enoch, gave you more understanding. Thus, when I read Genesis 6 in this Bible here, when I read Genesis 6 in this Bible here, I must also can go to the book of Enoch and get more understanding, not a different one. You understand? Because I knew from reading this, listen, I knew from reading this that the sons of Elohim or the sons of God, as though this Bible put it, were angels by just reading this. So when I go to book of Enoch, it is just confirm and give me a bit more understanding of what I read in Genesis 6. I hope that makes sense. I was trying to explain so that it makes sense. A little diversion. That means if we are to do the feast days, we must do it in Jerusalem. Oh, a little diversion. That means if we are to do the feast days, we must do it in Jerusalem. Like that is just well, I'm gonna answer. Probably you think is what I'm not bold, but that is just like self-explanatory. You keeping the feast days, you must go to Jerusalem. You must go to Jerusalem. Right? Like that is the law. Is it like do not try to follow the law if you're not doing the law. That's what I would say on that topic. If you want to keep the law, keep the law. Keep the law according to what the law says. But do not pretend to keep the law while not keeping the law, just under to say as a cloak to say, look, here am I, I'm keeping the law, I am so whatever. Like, don't do that. Don't. That irritates me because I know you're not keeping the law because I have read the law. You get me? I've read the law, and even if other persons have read other books, fair enough. But the law is written in this book as well, right? You get me? So all glory to the Most High. So I know probably that's a rhetorical question that you really want to answer, but the answer is yes, you must go to Jerusalem. Remember that that's the reason why so many persons were there during Pentecost. Because Pentecost is a Jewish feast day. Thus, they went to Jerusalem to keep the feast day. Right? Right. All glory to the Most High. Facts. Indeed. All glory to the Most High. As I said, um, if I am saying something that is not according to this, wait it is. Yeah, not according to this. Dash away what I said in the bin. Come on, dash away in the bin. Put in a rubbish heap. If what I'm saying is not according to this, because guess what? You say here, here, and here, and here, and here must agree with what I'm saying. So if I just read here, well, this is the map. If I just read here, and this is saying one thing, I'm saying, oh, this is what here is saying, and I read here and here and here, and if it's not agreeing to what the understanding that I get from here, it means what my understanding that I receive is totally wrong. So that's the reason why when I read the book of Galatians, it's saying one thing. With the book of Ephesians, saying one thing. Book of Romans, they're all saying the same thing. I get excited because they're all saying the same thing. And I give praise to Yahuwah. You may think I'm mad when I'm reading the Bible. I must tell you that. But I'm pretty sane. But it's the temple they would go, says Queenie, and that isn't around anymore. Not at all. Not at all. The temple was destroyed in 78. Matter of fact, I'm glad that I did that research. So I know that the temple of Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD. I can tell you the time that it was destroyed. And by whom? By the Romans. Right. We're not under the law of Moses anymore. We're not under the Mosaic law anymore. We're under the law of the Messiah, which is free will, liberty, saved by grace through faith. Nothing. You listen. You go to Yahuwah and says, you know what, Yahuwah, bring me into your kingdom because I keep Pentecost. Or boastful. No, get away from me, man. Have you known my son? Oh, Yahuwah, but cool. Stop. Wait. Remember, I keep the Passover. Yeah, man. I keep Passover, man. Yeah, man. Bitter herb and all those things. Slippers on my foot and all those things. You get me? Yahuwah said, "Did you know my son?" Yeah, you get me? Oh, Yahuwah, stop. Remember, you said I must rest on the seventh day. I do that. Yeah, man, I do that. Yahuwah is going to ask you, "Did you know my son?" One of the most famous verse in the entire world. Someone tell me. I'm not going to tell. Someone text in the comment section. What is the most famous verse in the entire world? Someone post in the comment section. Let me see if anyone know. The most famous verse. And it's very telling. Before I move on, someone let me know. You're welcome, sister. We're here to learn. Indeed, we're here. Indeed. I'm here to learn too. Definitely. John 3, verse 16. Yeah. So this is what Yahuwah going to say. Indeed, depart from me. I never knew you because you knew not my son. Thus my spirit never dwell in you. Glory to the Most High. Yes, but this is a famous verse in the entire world. John 3, verse 16. Persons who have never read the Bible have heard this many times and more. What does it say? For Elohim so loved the world that he gave it his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. It done. Yeah, man, stop this up. That those who believe in his Son, Yahushua the Messiah, should not perish but have everlasting life. So can someone just put 1 John 3:23 for me? Just to tithe in. Just humor me a bit. Tithe in. 1 John 3:23. This is the most famous verse in the entire world for a reason. You don't have to read your Bible to know this verse. I was going to school and I knew that verse. I probably never read a word in the Bible at that time. You get me? But I knew it. For Elohim so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Indeed. First John 3:23, or shall I put it on the screen? Let me find it then. First John 3:23. Okay, it's there. No, not 3:17. No, not 3:17. 3:23. I have it though. Here it is. Here it is. 3:23. Yeah, sometimes my list get in the way here. Don't worry. And this is the commandment, that we should believe on the name of his son Yahushua the Messiah and love one another as he gave us commandment. Let me just say this. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. The law was given to Israel for a reason. The law was given to Israel for a reason. Let me just stop. Queenia, Sister Rachel, Sister Amia, Sister Webley, those who are here, those who are still listening, let me just say this. The law was given to Israel for a reason. Israel was coming out of a land of abomination, the land of bondage, right? They were mixed up in all sorts of things. You want to know proof? Yeah, Moses went to the mountain to speak with Elohim, and he came back and saw them worshiping a golden calf. Not even a month, 40 days, not even a month. Well, you can call it a month. Remember, and listen, oh, dreadful it was. They didn't just build a calf and worship the calf. They said, this is, listen, man. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I get emotional at that time, yeah? When I'm talking about these things. Forgive me. They said, this is what brought us out of the land of Egypt. Just imagine that. This is what brought us out of the land of Egypt. Are you mad? No, I'm like, listen. This is what brought us out of bondage. That's what they said, you know. Imagine that. They not just build the calf to worship the calf, you know. They said, this is what brought us out of the land of Egypt. No joke. When I read it, man, I hold my head, man. Like really. Like really. Yeah. Yeah, man, they rejoice. So my point is, the Most High Yahweh Elohim, he is all knowing. He knew that Israel needed to keep in line. He needed them to see who they are. Then he needed them to see that you are filthy and you need a savior. Could Israel keep the law? I ask. If they could have kept the law, you know, there would be no need for the priest to enter the Akadesh or the most Akadesh place once every year. Stop. Think about it. If Israel, the people, the Elohim chosen people at first, right? If they could have keep the law, think about it. Would the priest have any necessity to go into the most Akadesh place to sprinkle blood for himself and also for the people? If Israel could have kept the law? Certainly not. They couldn't. Right. And that's the reason why the priest had to do that. But Yahushua or Messiah, Yahushua a Mashiach, or a master, or a king, he came and gave himself once and for all. And then he said, oh, you don't know. Do this in remembrance of me. when you come together, is it not to keep the master's supper? Don't just remember of me. When I come together, whenever you eat and drink, do it in my name. Oh, glory to the Most High. They're telling you to keep the feast days. Huh? Why? Listen, man. You said this, I love it. Yeah, man, I love it, man. They keep it telling you to keep feast days, unless you don't read. They're telling you to keep feast days. Why? Ask them why. Yahusha said, do this in remembrance of me. Yeah, man, in remembrance of me. Every time you come together, Paul says, is it not to eat the master's supper? Right. Listen, man. All glory to the Most High. All glory to the Most High, man. Don't let them put you under bondage, man. Yahuwah, I call you to freedom. He just said, do not use your free liberty to sin. And don't even fool yourself to tell yourself that you don't know what is sin. You know what is sin. Trust me. Read Galatians chapter 5. It tells us about the law that is in your flesh. And it tells you that if you commit those, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 as well. No. Whenever you come together and to eat, he said, whenever you come together, do this remembrance of him. When you break bread, when you break bread, when we break bread. So for instance, my brother G is coming over. My brother G, my brother Kimani, my brother Jamel are coming over. Right? So when we come together, that's the communion, that's our master's supper. We come together in the name of Yahushua the Messiah. We break bread and we don't drink wine, but you understand me? So when we come together as a people, as a body, not when you go to with probably your unbeliever friend, them, and of course you can go out with your unbeliever's friend, depends where you're going. You get me? So you have to go out in the world, you have to go to work. You have to go play. Well, me go play ball. I have to go play ball when I play ball. You get me? So I always say you have to go play ball, but you have to go work. You get me? You have to go out in the world. Right. Right. So when you come together as a body, remember, let me find it. Listen, I'm not gonna say anything without proof in the text. You know? Listen. All glory to the Most High. All glory to the Most High. Mhm. All right. I want to find the right place where it started. I don't want to read all of this, but I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. So if someone can put First Corinthians chapter 11, started at 17. First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 17. I think I should put it. It's long, so I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. Let me just put it on the screen for you so you can see it. All right, First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 17. I can just read all of it. Then go to chapter verse 17. All right, let me see if I'm sharing it now. Not yet. Let me just read this before I go. Facts, we all know right from wrong. Indeed, we do. But you're not saying this is new to me. Yes, but I wanted to all of it, Sister Rachel, because it's long. I don't think it's all in the chat. All right. First Corinthians chapter 11, sorry, verse 17. It reads, "Now in this that I declare unto you, I praise you not that you come together not for the better, but for the worse. For first of all, when you come together in the gathering, let's remove the word church. In the gathering, I hear that there be divisions among you, and I partly believe it. So Paul, I say, you man, believe me here. But there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be manifested among you. Right? When you come together, therefore, into one place, listen, Queen, Sister Queen, yeah, read with me if you can. When you come together, therefore, into one place, this is not, this is not to eat, or is it not? This version read it different, but this is not to eat Yahweh's supper or Master's supper. For in eating, everyone take it before his own supper, and another is hungry, and another is drunken. Right. What have you not have houses to eat and drink in, or despise you the gathering of Elohim, and shame them that have not? What shall I say to you? Shall I praise you in this? I praise you not. So let me just say this before. Oh yes, sister Rachel, I've posted the rest of it. All right. So sister Queenia, the communion that they said for us to have. Listen what Paul is saying. Paul is saying, um, what? Have you not have houses to eat and drink in, or despise you the ecclesias or the gathering of Elohim, and shame them have not? What shall I say then? I praise you. Shall I praise you in this? I praise you not. This is food. Um, Paul is talking about. Paul is not talking about a little paper thing where you put in your mouth and it melt, or a little beanie thing where no. Paul is saying when you come together, you come to eat and drink together. When you come together at a gathering, you come to eat and drink and merry and talk. And Sister Rachel, how you doing? Yeah, man, long time no see, man. I hope you what go on with the children them. Everything all right? Sister Queenie, yeah, everything all right? Oh, NJ. Yeah, man. Sister Amia, oh, your daughters are still going to music class. You get me? You know, how good are they getting now? Sister JT, oh, you know, them way there. All right, you know what we're gonna do today? You know, we're gonna read. We're going to read the letter that Paul wrote to the Ephesian people today, you know. But first, you know, we're going to take time out to worship the Most High and make sure that we come in psalms, songs and hymns and spiritual songs. You get me? And psalms. I will worship the Most High, right? And if brother G say, you know, bro, you know, say, me have a revelation from Acts, you know. And I say, yeah. And brother Kimani say, all right. Yeah, you can say that. But me also have a revelation from Revelation. So me I say, where? You guys say, all right then. Brother G, go on the road, no man. And Brother G say, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. And we search out the matter to make sure we say, where I say, according to knowledge and understanding from the word. You know, we search out the matter. And we say, all right. Me and Brother Kimani, I say, all right. Let me see what I say. And Brother G say, all right, look on Romans, yeah, so. And then look on Corinthians, look on the scripture, yeah, so. And then look on this, I'm precept and precept and line up a line. I say, yeah, bro, I like it. Yeah, man, fact, spiritual understanding. And then Brother Kim and I said, my time now, cause look what most I allow me to say. All glory to him. And I say, all right, he's not just talk to me, I'm talk to everybody that is there. Because the spirit of prophecy is given to the prophets. They must say, all right, look what the most I don't understand the revelation. And look, it say the same thing with Daniel I say. And I say the same thing with Zechariah say. You understand? That is the communion. That is the gathering. All glory to the Most High. The Most High allows us to understand that because He gave us understanding when we sit down and read. All glory to the Most High. All right. So that is the communion, Sister Queenia. I hope that makes more sense. If it doesn't, ask whatever you need to ask, and I will try to answer you if the Most High give me understanding. All right. Let me see if I can put all these scriptures on the screen now so everyone can see it. Now, this I declare to you. I praise you not that you come together not for the better but for the worse. I'm reading it from your thing, Sister Rachel. First of all, when you come together in assembly, I hear that there be division among you, and I partly believe it. You want to believe what I go on. But there must be also heresies among you that which are approved may be manifest among you. Wait, think on. Don't do that. Okay, cool. When you come together, therefore, into one place, this is not to eat. This is not to eat the day of our Adonai. For in eating, everyone takes before other in his own supper, and one is hungry, and another is drunken. You see, what we're talking about, Sister Queen here. Facts, not true. Oh, glory to the Most High. Listen, just stay where you are and not praise the Most High. Listen, praise the Most High for understanding from His Word. Don't forget, listen, the Most High, Yahusha, cleansed 10 leper. One turn on and give him thanks. Only one. Right. So remember that the Most High allowed a lot of persons to wake up today. But who turned back and says, Yahuwah, thank you for your mercy today. When you were giving out your mercy, you did not forget me. You get me? So now that we're receiving understanding from the word, glorify Yahuwah where you are. Right. Always remember that. All right. If indeed you have received understanding. What? Have you not have houses to eat and drink in, or despise you with the call out assembly of Elohim? I like that. I like this version. And shame them that have not. What shall I say to you? Shall I praise you in this? Certainly not. Praise you not. For I have received of Yah that which also I have delivered unto you, that Adonai, Yahusha, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. All right, get sweet now. And when he had given thanks, he broke it and said, take it. This is my body. Now take and eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me. After the same manner, also he took the cup when he had supped or drink or tasted, saying, this cup is a renewed covenant in my blood. This do you as often as you drink it, remembrance of me. Right. So pretext, pretext upon pretext, line upon line, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. And indeed, we have received understanding. This is where we no problem says, glory to the Most High. Oh, thank you. Trying to read for my. Oh, okay. Thank you. Trying to read for myself and get a full understanding, but I do understand what you're saying. All glory to the Most High. Yeah, man, continue. And that's what, listen, I am no teacher, and I'm going to say that. I'm no teacher. What I do, I come here to just point persons like, I'm that the indicator. Yeah. I'm just the indicator, indicating to you something. They get me, and then you can go and read. Like when I said, like, for instance, we read Ephesians 1, 2, and 3 the other night, and I'm saying, go back and read it again. You understand? Say, Father, this youth come on YouTube when I say we're saved by grace through faith, and we don't have to keep Sabbath, and we don't have to keep feast days. I wonder if it's so. Ask the Most High. Ask if anyone lack wisdom. Sorry. The book of James says, James 1 verse 5, my memory serves me correct. If anyone lacks wisdom, ask whom? Ask Elohim. Right. So I'm the indicator. So I indicate to you. Go and read. And when you see it, a bojo in your eye like that, and you're unsure because you have heard many things, ask the Most High to confirm it. Because if the Most High have sent you the truth, and you don't receive it, you don't take it as truth, He will send you strong delusion that you believe the lie, that you continue the lie because He have given you truth and you just shun it. Oh, all right. My producer just said something in my ear just now. All right. I post the link in the comment section. I know what you mean. I post the link in the comment section just so you know. All right. Yeah, yes, they're trying to do their own communion version with wine and that is actually mad. Like, brother Giddy, hey, listen, man, less of that end all talking now. Let's pause everything that we're doing. Brother Giddy, I know you're doing, bro. I already been busy, but that's fine. You're here today, and we're glad that you're here. Greetings in the name of Yahusha, the Messiah, my brother. Greetings indeed. Love to see you, man. Love to see you. Got the thing don't post in the comment section? All right, let me just. All right. Shalom, brother Gideon. How you doing, my bro? Yes, let's give brother Gideon some love. Of course. Glad to have you. All right, Sister Queenia, he's here. Wait, wait. They will need to contact their mic. Their mic. All right, before you can add them to the stream. Turn on your mic, Sister Queenia. I don't know if that's the issue. I don't know what's the issue. They're saying they will need to connect their mic slash cam before you can add them to the stream. No, you don't need to turn on your camera. Try your mic only. You don't need to turn on your camera, Sister Queenia. That's what I am saying. If you don't want to show your face, that's it. I don't know. I'm pressing it. What you're saying, they will need to. I don't know what's going on there. All right, I'm going to drop the link again. You try again. I don't know what's going on there. First, me after that. I'm going to drop the link again. First, me after that thing. I have no idea what that's saying to me. Blessing, my bro. Blessing, man. Okay, okay, cool. Do that and come back, Kenya. Do that and come back. All right. Let me get these comments now here. My friends and family are saying, indeed. If any lack wisdom, let him ask of Elohim that give to all men liberal and upgrade not. No partiality, that what means. And it shall be given to him. Indeed. Thank you, Sister Rachel. You always have my back. Yes, there's a StreamYard link. If anyone wanna come on and give their 2 cents, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Once I know who you are, you don't have to turn on the camera. Once I know who you are, right? You just turn on the mic and come and have your say. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. I think that's the last chapter, right? That the whole duty of man is to serve Elohim. Is that so? If not, if I'm wrong, that's fine. Put it in the comment section. My Bible here. You can just look for it at the same time. No. Don't do that. I know where you are, Ecclesiastes. Don't try to exactly. Don't try to hide from me. I know where you are. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Oh, I like that. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. You mean, bro? I like that. Inshallah. Oh, my brother. Indeed, bro. Indeed. All right. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many teraphim. What's that word in the Bible? 13. Admonish these are making many books. Oh yeah. I knew that. Many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Indeed, true. So like I used to the intense study when it come on to the word. Like, and this is no boast, right? It's not a boast. I'm just letting you know. This book. If you say how big the book is, you know that I'm not lying. Plus, I have another book. So you know that I'm not lying. Plus, I have a smaller book where Sister Celestial Matter used to do the quizzes. So you know that I'm not lying. But it does. Wearing of the flesh indeed. So you can take a break. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and God is commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. Indeed. Glory, indeed. Let me see what you're saying. Glory for is never changing word. Indeed. And that's what I love, like his love is his word never change. His word never change. Through and through is the same thing. Right. So if it's like Yahweh saying, um for a perpetual generation, continue, well, it mean continue, give tithes to the Levites, right? However, there is no more temple, but he said for perpetual generation, forever, don't you? It means that that is now fulfilled in love because we give those who are in need, and we are priests. We are all priests called to priesthood according to what we read. So it's fulfilled. So it's still happening, but not according to the law of Moses, but it's still according to the law of Moses, because love your neighbor as yourself is still in the law of Moses, but that is just fulfilling all things, if that makes sense. Yeah, come back when you're ready, Sister Queen. There is the link. Remember, Bible study Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Yes, we're gonna finish the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, 5, and 6. It's gonna be fire. I promise you that. Don't miss it. Tuesday night at 7 p.m. I don't even know my shift. Which shift I'm doing? I think I'm leaving work at 7 p.m. Tuesday night. So, Sister Searching on the Matter will be here. Keep it most I willing. If we're not here at 7 p.m., we'll be here at 7:30. I don't live far from work, all right? If we are not here at 7 p.m. and Sister Searching the Matter does not reach home by then, we're going to be here at 7:30. So just hold tight. We're going to be here. All right? By the will of the Most High. Yeah, by Yah's will. Let me just not be puffed up. By his will, of course. Have you liked the stream already? Get into it for me. Only take a second. Yes, exit off the screen. Go and like the video and come back. What was the wrong scripture? I pressed the wrong. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Understand. Still saying the same thing, Sister Queenia. Still saying the same thing. All right, here what you do. Turning the camera from here. You're not on stage, so they won't see your camera. They won't see what's your camera. So turning the camera from here. Turn it both your camera and your mic just to see if it will work out. I'll just do that. So if you turn the camera, they won't see you. I posted like 12, 13 above as well, which was what Gideon was talking about. Okay, 12, verse 13. Okay, awesome. Oh, you don't know how to change the setting. Listen, man. You have to ask Sister Search to the Matter. I have no idea. Don't even. If my son is here, he's at class. My son is here, probably. I could let him help you. I can't. So she's having issue with her settings. So her setting, like she has some privacy thing on her phone. Thus, she can't able to join the stream because of the privacy thing. And that's a good thing to have those things on your phone, I must admit. So when you're finishing, if you got it to turn on, you can turn it on back as soon as you're finished. All right. Sister Queenie with Sister Aviva Yasharel. There's a StreamYard link. Sister Queenie is trying to come on. Sister Rachel, turn your camera off. Come on, let us hear what you have to say. Brother Gideon. Where's Brother Gideon? Where are you, bro? Come on. Give your 2 cents. My brother has blocked my mic and camera. If I try the laptop, the feedback might be poor. You can try. Yeah, man. Come on and give your 2 cents. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. At your 5:17. 5:16 to let your light show before man. Or come in another verse after that. I don't remember. Ooh. I don't remember the verse after that one. Do not think I came to destroy the law of the prophets. I did not come to destroy but to fulfill. Thank you very much, my bro. Thank you very much. And as I thought, Sister Rachel was going to post it for me. Indeed. Definitely won't get tricked by these pastors again. Yeah, man. That's what we're here for, to indicate to you. So you can go and read for yourself diligently and vigilantly. Right? You can go and read for yourself. Spend some time in the word. Right? Choose a topic, what you want to find out, and continue in it. Matter of fact, pray and ask the Father for whatever understanding. But don't think that you're going to get it right away. Because the Most High is going to test your heart if you really love Him word or just a moment thing. And I can tell you, after a time, the Most High going to reveal everything to you. When I just start reading the Bible, as I said, not John 1. First, Genesis 1, verse 1, in the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and earth. At that time, I was saying God, right? So in the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. I don't know where I didn't know that it was in John, I keep saying John, Genesis 1, verse 1. Honestly, when I read it, I'm like, oh, yes, that's cool. Yeah. So, but I continued and I continued and I continued and I continued and I continued. When we reach like Exodus, so I think me not understand none tall. I say, yo, Father, me not understand them, you know. But me not stop, you know. I'm going every night. I'm continue to read 10 chapters. I read. I say, all right, get on look a book. I say, all right then. This, I want to find out what this is. I want to find out what this is. I'm start to Google some things, you know. I say, all right. Oh, I saw that look. I say tabernacle look. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I say Ark of the Covenant look. Oh, cool, cool. Where you make out a Casey, a hood. Ray. You know the way there? Yes, man. Yes, man. Let's continue. Glory to the Most High. Think not that come to destroy the Torah, all the prophets have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Yeah. Oh, glory to the Most High. Yeah. That's good. As we wait on Sister Queenie, I think she had tried to get on with her laptop. So we're waiting. There's Sister Amia. Sister Amia, have you cooking your rice and peas? Sister Rachel, have you cooked already? Well, a Sunday night where you are, no. So you should don't cook long time. Really? You should don't cook long time, you know. And right now I drink a cup of chai, you know. Drink a cup of chai, I go on easy, a simmer. Probably go for your third round. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, Sister Thursday Namata is doing some baking today. All glory to the Most High, Brother Gideon. All glory to the Most High. Praise Yahuwah indeed. I concur and I agreed. And I praise the Most High with you, my bro. Indeed, I praise the Most High with you. Yep, already ate and just add some some fruit. Just add some fruit. What's those emoji thing that you put there? Oh, probably the fruit. Oh, what is this? The third amount of baking? I'm assuming my my favorite, right? Sweet potato pudding. Yes, sir. Gummy, gummy, gummy. Yeah, my favorite pudding, sweet potato pudding. Yeah. Oh, emoji was a smile. Okay, cool. Yeah, brother Gideon. Some sweet potato pudding. All right. Sister Queenie is here. You know, seriousness now. Don't think about my sweet potato pudding, Sister Rachel. Get your mind in the game. All right. Sister Queenie, how you doing, my sister? Wait, let me just get this. Let me get this in now. Sister Queenie, your mic is muted here. Queenie, your mic is muted. Queenie, your mic is muted. Just so you know.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Of course we can hear Sister Queenie. Can everybody hear Sister Queenie? Brother Gideon, drop a one if you can hear Sister Queenie. Sister Rachel also do it. Sister Webley, drop a one as well. Anyone else is here watching, drop a one if they can hear Sister Queenie. Sister Queenie, can you say Erev Tov, which is good evening?
Repeat that.
Erev Tov, Erev Tov, Erev,
Erev
Erev Tov,
12.
Erev Tov, Tov, Tov.
Oh, 12. 12. 12.
All right. Sister Ami, I just said, take your mind off my sweet potato pudding. Take your mind off it. All right? I don't know why I mentioned this, because I know you can smell it now. The kitchen's right here. I can smell it come from the kitchen. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna block it. But it don't come over here. They don't smell it. Anyway, let's get serious now. Sister Queenie, shalom, sister. How you doing?
I am doing good.
Awesome, man. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me just.
for a second. All right, so I can hear you clearly.
Good.
All right, go ahead, man. Give your 2 cents. Ask your question. Shoot.
All right. So my question is back to First Corinthians
Yeah,
in verse. We restarted from 17. Yeah,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't want to go there. All right. So verse 22. It is
Yeah.
saying that when we come together, eating is not really of importance because everybody can eat at their home? Or is it saying that when we come together and focus on eating, persons may get drunk? I'm not sure.
Okay, okay. So verse 22, let me put it, it's on the screen. So verse 22 is, let me just read it first. He said, what? Have you not houses to eat? You're referring to verse 22, just to be sure, right?
Yes.
All right. So let me read verse 21 first, right?
Hmm.
So verse 21, it says, for in eating, everyone taketh before his own supper, taking either taking before other his own supper. So they must then eat their own things, right? And
Right.
one is hungry and another is drunk. That means you bring, so we come together in Sister Queenie, and then
Hmm.
you bring me now say sweet potato pudding because that from mine. So me I say, you bring some nice fried fish. You get me?
Hmm.
But when
Hmm.
you bring it, because me I come late, you eat it up, right? And your
Hmm.
belly is so full, and I who just come in, I'm hungry because me never come with nothing. Remember how the disciples did it in Acts chapter 4, whatever, nobody was in need of anything, because if I don't have anything, I could come to the gathering, know that I have something, right? So that's what it goes on by saying in verse 21, for in eating everyone taketh before his own supper, and one is hungry and another is drunken. So that means say your belly full and me hungry. All
Oh.
right. Verse 22, he said, what? Have you not have houses to eat and drink? Or despise you the gathering of Elohim? Right? And shame them that have not. So you shame me when I have nothing. So me
Hmm.
come there, I watch you, your belly well your belly well full with the fish them, all the grease there for your mouth kind of same way. When I be a white quality, and Mike Josh, you get me? So he said, what shall I say? Shall I praise you in this? I praise you not. Right. Does that answer that question? 'Cause I know you have more, but just want to make sure that we have
Yes,
that
yes,
part
I
covered.
get
All
that
right.
part. So basically, no. So if we come together, we should wait until everyone reaches the place. Then we
Yes.
start to eat.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, good. Get to know. All right. Let us go now to verse 25 and verse 26.
All right. All right. Go ahead.
All right, so verse 25 says, after the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, this cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as often as ye drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the master's death till he come. So when he says, as often as you do this, what is he referring to? Is he
As
referring
long
to eating the bread and the wine, or as often as we gather to eat in general?
yeah, yeah, because yeah, as often as you come together, right?
Not
As
hearing.
often, you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes, as often as you come together, that's what they say. As often as you come together, so because you know that you can't gather every day,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we have to go out and work and whatever our lives. So he said, as often as you come together, do this in remembrance of me,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, verse 20. Let me just go back to verse 20 just to tie it in for a second. When you come together, therefore, into one place, this is not to eat the master's supper? So you understand, we're talking about when you come together, it is to eat the master's supper because that's the reason why you come together in
Hold on.
remembrance that.
Hold on.
Mhm, go ahead.
In It's not asking a question here in in verse 20. It says, when ye come together, therefore, into one place, this is not to eat the master's supper. So, what I'm getting from this is when you come together, it's not to eat the master's supper. I don't
No,
know.
that's the way it is worded that's the way it's
I'm not
worded in
hearing you.
let me, let me stop. The laptop might blow out at times.
I'm not hearing.
All right, you're hearing me clearly now.
Yes.
Okay. So I just the way it is worded, but that's what it's saying. It is saying when you come together into one place, this is not to eat. So it's like a rhetorical starter way.
Mm-hmm.
It says this is not to eat the master's supper. So he's telling them when you come together, and it's like he's saying, and a master's supper you come to eat then. For so listen 21, continue. For in eating, everyone take before his own supper, and one is hungry and another one is drunk. So
Oh,
and I supper you come
get
to
you,
eat.
me get you, me get you, me get
Yeah,
you.
that's the way it is phrased. But like you have to read it the way Paul attack with attitude.
So
You get
basically, he's saying that when you come, based on what you are doing, it's not all about eating the master's supper. Basically, just come for belly full.
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
So it's like first to come at work and then just sit down and chat. And they say, I know work you come.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, continue. Yes, so 25 and 26 are the question you ask. Yes, when you come together, you come and you eat and you meet and you do it in remembrance. Remember, anytime we gather as a people, we come in remembrance of Yahusha,
Mm-hmm.
When you come together as a body, we come in remembrance because it's the only reason why we gather. That's the only thing that we have in common. Because I play football, and I'm sure that Sister Rachel don't play football. So the only thing that we have probably we have in common that we love sweet potato pudding. But you get me?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why we come together is because we believe in the same life-giving spirit, Yahusha, the Messiah. And thus we come together in his established name. He's saying, do this in remembrance of me.
So come together in remembrance of him. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So verse 28 now. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. It says, but let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that wine. Verse 29 as well, for he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the master's body. Explain.
All right. So it goes back to first. It goes back firstly to verse 20. Let me go back to first verse 20. As
Mm-hmm.
Jesus say, and the work you come, and then the most high supper you come to eat. Because you come you as you said rightly, you come for full your belly.
Right.
Right? So right away you do it as verse 20. Where is it? 20 what again? 29 says you're
Mhm.
eating and drinking unworthy because you're not doing it in love.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you're not doing it. You're not discerning the master's body. The master's body is love. If you are in his body, you are ought to love each other.
question. So basically, well, based on observation and as we all know, not pinpointing any religion. So sometimes we go to church or assembly, and persons they watch what you wear, or your
Mhm.
dress, and how you look. Even though they're there gathering together, it's not because of the master's sake, but to watch who drive this, who wear that, who look good, who repeat clothes, and so
Yeah,
forth.
yes. I could go in a car. I love my one pant. But continue. Yeah,
Okay, okay, I get. I think I get it now. I
yeah,
think I
yeah,
get it now.
yeah. So you come together in an unworthy type of place, type of manner. You not really come and then master stuff where you come for eat. You understand? Yeah, so go ahead.
So sorry about that. I live a roadside, so only a bike.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So basically, when referring to the Master's Supper, it is referring to the gathering, coming
Yeah,
together. So communing. So the word commune means to gather, meet and greet.
yeah. Eat and drink. That's exactly. See, let me just say something, Queen. You see, Paul is talking about food here, and another belly is full, and another is drunk, and all of that, and talking about they have house to eat in. Just imagine. No, let me tell you how ridiculous. Let me just tell you how ridiculous these pastors are. Ridiculous they are. They have read First Corinthians chapter 11, right? They have read this passage, and then them take one look at Peter thing, and say, this
Mm-hmm.
is the bread. And you want to look at it, the one cup and say, this is the wine. When clearly chapter 11 is talking about food. Like, where did you get one look at Peter something says so? That can't food your belly? Or we look at Peter glass, so that can't drunk you? What? So clearly, that's not what Paul is referring to. Paul not referring to one look at Peter bread, so I want to look at, you get me? You see how ridiculous they are in these modern day doctrine. You get me? And that pains, that hurts me. And I said, like, it is clear, like, it neither hide nothing. You understand? But go ahead again.
I'm finished. That's what I wanted to ask and get clarification on.
Yeah, man, love that, man. Love that, love that. Sister Rachel, if you next. Sister Queen, yeah, I really. Let me just read this coming. It is a waffle that dissolves under the tongue. So, yeah, some give. Yeah, is that a wafer that dissolves under the tongue? It melted in your mouth. Anyway, Sister Queen, yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. I feel the love, man. I feel the love, and I just want to say thanks for not only today, but you always. I don't know if you hear my kettle going off. Make sure to have them steady.
No,
I'll stay ready.
you are most
But,
welcome.
yeah, 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 man. You're always there supporting me. And as I said, I don't have an S on my chest. The only S that I have is in my soul, which is the spirit of the Most High. Right. So some person like, hey, bro, you're always smiling. Why? We don't have the faith where you have. I mean, I said, bro, like my faith is in progress. You get me? It's not reaching away. Because if it is small as a mustard seed, we could have moved a mountain, and I can't move a mountain. You get me? I literally can't move a mountain. So when Sister Rachel come on, and Sister Amia and yourself and JT and Sister J Thomas, your time. Yeah, we can give you 2 cents. When y'all come on, hey, Brother Gideon, come on, man. Come on, give me some strength, man. Come on, I can give you 2 cents, man. What's up, man? Come on, man. Yeah. So when y'all come on, man, you don't know what you do for me. You do a whole lot. Like the other day I was at work, Sister Queenie. I was at work, right? And so I don't use my phone at work. So but I went where the area where my phone kept, and I took up my phone, and my brother in the faith, like, he sent me a scripture. And I just still in thanks because throughout that whole entire day, I was just there at work. I was not talking about the scripture. Of course, the scripture part crossed my mind and all of that, and righteousness and all of that. But I was just there at work, and I'm not used to that. You get me? So when I went on my phone and I saw the brother send me the scripture, I have to tell him thanks, man. I have to tell him thanks. So just let him know that I really appreciate everything that you are doing. Sister Amia, dear Sister Amia, here is leave my thing alone. Leave my sweet potato pleasantness. I don't know why I mentioned my sweet potato pudding. But you get me? I love you. I love you a lot.
All
Let me,
right. So leaving
let me
you
just say,
online and going back to what I'm doing.
all right, go ahead, Sister Queenia.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
think.
Sister. Thanks again. Hey, show some Sister Queenia some love. Very confident, very brave. Came and asked her a question, and her question is answered. And she's going to continue to read herself to be more confirmed and convicted in what she has. So give some shout out, give some love for Sister Queenia. Sister Queenia, thank you very much.
Before I go, I looked for the meaning of the word commune, and it says a group of people living together and sharing possessions and responsibilities.
Very good. And
So
that's what they
it's
were
not
doing.
selfishness.
Yeah, and that's what they were doing. Remember in Acts when the apostles begin the gathering. That's all they were doing, sharing possession and all that and all that. Hmm. Yeah, man. Thanks a whole lot, Queenie. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate
Bye
a lot.
bye.
All right.
Hi, Sister Amia, Mrs. Webley, Sister Rachel, Brother G. What else?
Yeah, everybody.
Brother Imani, everybody.
Mr. J. Thomas. Mr. KG. Yeah, man. Feel free to come on anytime, man. Yeah. Let me just say, Sister Amia, your time. Sister J. Thomas, your time. Your time. Listen, Sister Amia, I'm just gonna take. Listen, Sister Amia, remember again number. So what I'm gonna do? I hope this is not cruelty, you know. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture of my sweet potato pudding. I'm gonna send it to you, Sister Rachel. I'm gonna do just that for you, right? Oh, I forgot to tell Queen yet that she needs to send me um the email. I don't know from when, but anyway, um yeah, I'm gonna send us the least I can do for you, Sister Amia, is send you a picture of it. Right. I can't, I'm not gonna mail it to you, I'm sorry. You know. Like if for instance I'm wrapping the sweet potato pudding and send it to you. Like if I wrap I'm eating. So probably only get crumbs. I would just eat the crumbs as well and just send empty wrapper to you. So I won't even try that. Right. It's my favorite food. Who said that? Who said that just now? Who did? Big up Sister Queenia. Oh, you mean? Big up Sister Queenia. We love that man. We love that man. We love that. She came and asked our questions, and I said that persons who watch back and replay really enjoy the questions that are asked. Just so you know. Sister Jade, that was Queenia. Yeah. Hi, Sister Queenia. All right. Big up sis. Yes, man. I'm sure Sister Third Mother may be free so she can speak the British.
And you're right about that, Sister Rachel. Hello.
Don't bear no mind.
Blessings.
I'm sure Sister Third Mother may be free so she can speak the British lingo. Right now, come on, she in the kitchen. I go on, you get me? I go on, wait him there, you know. I go on, you know, show us the evidence. What have the sweet potato pudding? Like me know what the smell reach to you know. You understand? You get me? Sister Rachel the reach Jamaica. You should smell my sweet potato pudding. I need to resolve that. What? We still need to resolve that, bro. What's talking resolve? Listen that. Resolve what? Resolve what? I mean, why you what are you laughing at? I don't get it. Shout out to Sister Thursday on the mat. Yeah, shout out to her. She is there doing her thing in the kitchen. You know. Anyway, Sister Thursday on the mat, come and say hi in their British accent for them to hear.
Shalom and blessings to you all.
Do you want to say tay?
I can say a spot of tea.
Cup of tea.
No, we don't drink a cup of tea.
What you drink?
A spot of tea.
A pot of tea.
Yeah.
A pot.
A spot of tea.
A pot of tea.
Yeah, a spot of tea.
what?
What's
The, what's a pot
It's
of
not
tea?
exactly a full cup of tea. It's just a little bit of tea.
Just a little bit of tea.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What else? What you want? You want to say? You want to say in a British accent? You want to shout out Sister Amia?
Yes. Say shalom, Sister Amia.
Okay. Say.
How are you doing?
All right. Well, I'm the Sister Rachel. We're gonna start it out in the British accent.
Definitely. Hello, Sister Rachel. Nice to meet you again.
What else, Sister J Thomas? You know.
Hello, Sister J Thomas. Why are you pressuring me, brother, searching out the matter?
What? I'm the Sister
They're
J.
loving my accent.
What is Sister JT? Sister JT was on your side last
Hi,
time.
Sister JT. I don't think I want to shout out Queen, yeah, because she was a bit biased.
Sister Kenya says she don't eat pudding.
She doesn't?
She doesn't? This is off your life, God. Oh, Sister Brother Gideon. Shout out Brother Gideon in this.
Brother Gideon, shalom, shalom, shalom. I hope you're doing well.
Resolve all the ones you ignore yesterday. Less of that.
Yes, you ignored all the ones.
Less of that. Less of that. Less of that. One and move. One I wish egg, Sister Queen. Sister Egg, I'm bothered with that. Get it off the screen. Brother Gideon, you say shalom to you, Sister Shalom.
One and move. See, Queen, finally you're on the right side of the fence.
You're a natural. No, I'm on. I can
That
say tight.
is true. Who said that? Who said I'm a natural?
Sister J.
Definitely, Sister J. I know I'm a natural. Listen, I'm gonna bust out my African accent now, so I hope you're all sitting down. Are you ready? Just drop a one if you're ready. Just tell me.
Be a two of job. Man, you're talking English better than me, Sister Search on the matter.
Who said that?
Sister Rachel said, man, you're talking English better than me. Sister Rachel drop couple one well. Brother Gideon drop him one as well. Sister J. Thomas drop her well.
All right. So you think I should give it to them?
Yeah, go on, try.
All right. Give me a sentence to say.
I think we'll go on. Just talk to them naturally. I think we'll go on. You love Sister Rachel. You love Sister J. Thomas.
Sister J. Thomas, how are you doing? Sister Rachel, how are you doing? Sister Amia, how are you doing? Queen, yeah, big up yourself.
No. No.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Spot on. Brother Gideon a roll. No. Oh man. Shout out NJ, man. Shout out NJ. Shout out NJ. Queen fun.
NJ, how are you doing, my brother? How are you doing?
He's your son more African.
What, Sister Yaki, when you went to where did she go? She went to Gambia. Yeah. I don't know how she didn't bring me. I could have communicated for her. I don't know why she left us.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could have fit in the suitcase, so
Sister Rachel said, I also heard you can sing first. Oh, I also heard you can sing.
I think she's talking to you.
Oh, I can't sing no America.
You can't?
I can't.
You really can't.
I can't. Alright. Them are dead. Less of that. Less of that. Less of that. I'll finish my pudding. Less of that. Less of that. Less of that. Go and finish my pudding. Less of that. Hey, I tell you, I love the community, man. They come here to just have fun sometime and just, you know, ease the stress of the week and to just prepare yourself for the next stress of the other week coming. You know, see on the first day of the week, the day of Rishon, the day of Rishon. Um, no talking to about this thing. Sorry, bro. Oh, yeah, I know that you're talking to Sister Searching the matter because you know that I can't sing. I write songs. I'm a songwriter, not a song singer. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm. The junior surgeon might have just came home from class. You know that he have taxis to do, so he has Sunday class as well. Yeah. Good. Mm. Sister JT is here. Mm. Sister JT, you should have been here. Then you'd have been bigged up in the English accent and also the African accent. You know, I can always say Tay. I'm British, right? Right. So don't ask me to do it. Don't, please, don't. Uh, Sister J Thomas, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. Sister says I promise us an Australian accent. Oh, yeah. She did. I don't know. She went back in the kitchen. I don't know if she want to come and give you her Australian accent. Give me a sec. All right. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, she's in the kitchen sorting out the sweet potato pudding, my favorite. You know. Mm, yeah. You know, when she come out of the kitchen, I'm just gonna snack piece, sneak piece. That's not stealing, right? Yeah, indeed. All glory to the Most High. For those who are just joining, just letting you know that we had the discussion, we had the teaching on what is tithing. We're just here having a laugh with each other. We're just here having a laugh with each other, just so you know. You have missed the first part of the show, you can watch it back on the replay. Sorry. You can watch it back on the replay. Yeah, you can watch it back on the replay if you have missed the first part of our discussion. It was lively. It was revealing, very revealing. Um, Questions were asked, and by the Most High grace and will, we hope that questions are also answered. All right, indeed. So I'm waiting on my din din to finish. Or it has finished, but vegetable and the way they, and my sweet potato pudding on the side. You know the way they. Can't be Queenie said she don't eat pudding. Queenie, what's wrong with you? Huh? Yeah, the pudding will go with your tie. Indeed. The pudding will go with my tie. Indeed. I gotta have my cup of chai. Yeah. In my mug, as you call it. Oh my, the pudding will go with your cup of chai. Indeed. Silently listening. Yes, we understand that we have a lot of silent listeners at times, but they do enjoy it. As I said, I said to one of my friends, like, "Hey, bro, when I watch your channel when I, Yeah, but I give like, why didn't comment? Like, I give them a share, like, oh, cool, 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 cool. So, Sister JT, I don't know how confident you are, but we are inviting persons on to come and give their 2 cents, even though you said you're listening silently. I don't know how confident you are to come and give your 2 cents on the topic or anything else that you want to come and talk about. Sister J. Thomas have shied away. Sister Rachel S. have also shied away. Sister Amia has also shied away. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. You can come on for the couple of minutes that we have left to come and give your 2 cents. It's not stealing, it's thief. Left of that, take it off the screen. Hey, I think I need to go in the kitchen. Like when Mrs. is frying fritters or dumpling. She knows when once I come in the kitchen, watch me like a ark. What you have in your hand? Like nothing. I read some pocket long time. Dumpling reach some pocket long time. No joke. I can't wait for the dumpling to finish with taste dumpling. I'm sitting here, and I smell the nice dumpling in the kitchen. Um, you want taste one, right? Not true. Indeed, all glory to the Most High. All glory, all glory, all glory to the Most High. Indeed. Mm. Sister JT, have you cooked the rice and peas? Have you cooked the dinner as yet? Sister Rachel probably eat about 3 times already because I know it's late. Probably go and cook from 12 o'clock and then eat 3 o'clock and then eat 6 o'clock and then probably one more around at 10 o'clock. Then we're there. Sister Amia, where are you? Have you cooked your dinner? Or have you gone over mommy today? Sister J. Thomas, are you the chef? I remember saying correct. What have you cooked today? Sister J. Thomas is saying he already sampled the cooking before it is finished. Yeah, of course. You have to do that. You have to do that, man. You can't wait to burn your nose. If you smell like burn your nose, I say, yeah, you want to smell good. You want to smell good. Eat once a day. Why though? Why though? Why eat only once a day? What good is that doing? What good is that doing? Talk to me. What good is no, Sister Rachel? No, explain yourself. Why would you eat only once per day? Are you watching your weight? Coward. This is JT, I'm talking to you. Coward. This is Ami saying, bye mommy. Listen, Sister Ami the easy. I can't say anything about that because if I was living beside my mommy, probably I'll be by my mommy eating dinner and then come at my wife and eat dinner. So, Sister Amia, nothing to say there. Nothing to say there at all. Din din already. Ah, well, I eat late breakfast now. Like, we eat late breakfast. So, we eat din din late. Like, if you call this late, but we eat din din late. It's an habit to eat once a day. But every day, once a day? Oh, you cook already. So, Unity, get dinner ready. I'll get dinner ready. Husband, get dinner ready. You eat already. Body belly full, man. Okay. I say white squad. Oh, no, white squad from more. I'm good. Hey, what to eat already? We have a check. It's unusual for us to come together on Sundays and cook by mommy, but I was late. Oh, but you were late to your mommy house? not it, but I was late to your mommy out. Yeah, we understand. As per usual, mommy, you like to eat. Even if wifey can cook. And of course, Mrs. Thurston also matter is a chef in her own right. Still go by mommy and eat, not you? That's fine. But I'm nowhere near my mommy. Far. My parish. Two parish away. Two parishes away. Yeah, two parishes away. I'm far away from my mommy. Yeah, so your mommy live near Sister Amia? How near? Let me know. Mhm. Yeah, me have to check. Because everybody eat already. Me have to check if why it's called up on my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. So this day ready until my din ready, my pudding ready. I'm not gonna show off. I'm not gonna show off. Or I try not to show off. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my. Let me see what's going on inside here. Give me a sec. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm back in the studio now. All right, Sister Search Matter is back here in our dining room. So she wants to say something. I don't know what she wants to say. So be prepared.
One thing my Australian accent. Shalom,
No,
mate.
no, no. Wait.
How old?
Say it,
Shalom, mates. I hope you're all doing okay, mates. And that's it.
yeah. So that's his sister version about the Australian accent. And I was saying mate and all that. I think she just said crocodile. They said, "Hey mate, have you seen a crocodile lately?" Eh, about 10 to 15 minutes driving. Oh, cool. 10 to 15 minutes driving away. Cool. My mom is about. Oh, now they have the new highway, so probably 1 hour, probably 1 hour or less. And Mrs. How long it take to reach all about now? 1 hour, give or take. Yeah. So that means I drive fast. I better take 1 hour. Don't rub it in. Too late for that. Uh, yes, they're saying that your accent is pretty decent. Yeah, that's what Sister Rachel said. Big up Sister Search, no matter. So I'm saying that I'm just interpreting as saying that the accent was pretty decent. Awesome accent. Mrs. Webley saying awesome accent. Yeah, I have only one accent. I have a 1.5 accent, I must say. 1.5 accent. I can say British, Thai, England, and end it in British, so that is half. And then we can talk Jamaican language. You get me? Yeah. Where is my pudding? My It's in the kitchen. Where's my pudding? In the kitchen. I mean where? What do you mean where? The pudding is in the kitchen. Listen, I can't believe when let me commit crime. Let me go thief out pudding. I tell you, y'all accessory to crime, accessory to thief the pudding, right? All right. So here is the pudding. Yes. Y'all, I tell you. Mm, 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 mm. I tell you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All the way I got prison. All the way I got put in prison. All the way. All of us, I got prison. Sister J. Thomas, Sister JT, Sister Rachel, Sister Amia, all of you, all of you, Sister, yeah, all of you is going to put in prison with me. No, yes. That's the third son. Well, no, you know, the first one. The reason why the first one because I want to eat at my dindin. I want to eat at my dinner. Right. When I don't eat my dinner now, it's a whole different story. Mhm. When I finish eating now, it's a whole different story. Mhm. I ain't send you. None way. I ain't send you. None way. Listen, I don't even understand what you're saying. When I'm eating, I don't really talk to people, right? So make it even worse, I don't even understand because I'm eating. I don't really talk to people when I eat. You get me? Mhm. 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 Hey, Sky, it's kind of easier. Sky will bark as if him not eat for morning. And right now, I'm telling you, he eat more time than me for morning. Yeah, no joke. Sky eat more time than me for morning, and right now, he bark as if, yeah, man, not dead for hungry. Not give me no food. Oh, oh, she never send me no go nowhere. She never send me. Yeah, you are Sister Anya, Brother Gideon, Sister JT, Sister J Thomas, Sister Rachel, Sister Webley. You all are accomplices to commit crime. You're all going to be charged. If I'm being charged, you're all going to be charged. Just so you know. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Sweet potato pudding. Mm, 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 mm. I tell you, man. And the thing about it, I can only eat these things at home because I don't eat egg. Right. So I can only eat it when Sister Thursday, no matter bake it, right? Because yes, they sell it on the road, but because I don't eat egg, I can't eat it on the road. So in these moments, I cherish these moments. Mm. You done already? Mhm. Sister Amia didn't send you anywhere. That's not what I thought. That's not what I thought. That's what I remembered. Right? Going for the judge, which is Mrs. Search on the matter. I said, why have you come in the kitchen and took out the sweet potato pudding for you that is not ready to give you yet? And I said, Mrs., there are some persons that persuaded me to commit this crime. And their names are, this is their names, Sister Amia, Sister JT, Sister J. Thomas, Sister Rachel S., Sister Webley, Sister JT 2 times, Sister J. Thomas 2 times, Sister Rachel S. another time, Sister Amia again, right? Sister JT again, right? Brother Gideon as well, right? So all those names I will present to her to let her know that I was persuaded by these people. So if I'm going to be charged, I am just I'm the victim. Matter of fact, I am the victim. I was sitting here innocently and I was persuaded and manipulated. Yes, I was manipulated by these people that forced me because I was vulnerable. I was vulnerable and they persuaded me to go and commit the crime. Every time this guy smell the food, he's just letting you know he wants his share. Yeah, true, and I like, you just start back, like, like, guy, you eat already. Mm. No eggs is even better. Yeah, to be honest, I don't taste the difference. Sister, I'm to be honest, I don't taste the difference, but I just don't want to consume egg. That makes sense. You have a choice, bro. I know it was peer pressure. It was peer pressure. I felt that I have a choice, but I felt vulnerable. I was persuaded, even to the point of coercion, I must say. And that's how I'm going to present my case to the judge. Don't follow. Follow multitude to do evil. True. And that is true. I was convinced by my circle. I wanted to stand out, but I couldn't. Who put egg in pudding? I don't know. And I'm talking. I'm not just pudding. Sister JT. I'm talking about all types of baking products, right? What's the other one I love? Cassava. Then, yeah, so those baking product altogether that I used to eat on the road, I don't eat it on the road again because they naturally put egg in those. So I don't know. I don't know if they put if egg supposed to be in this or not. So I'm just saying I don't eat it on the road anymore. You choose to go to the kitchen because you wanted to. No, I I I was compelled. I was compelled. I couldn't stop myself because I heard these voices in my head. Go and do it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Right? My sister JT and sister J Thomas and Ami and brother Gideon and all those. right? And all those um voices playing in my head. Who that? Who put egg in pudding? I said, I have no idea. Right, right. Where is my share? All right. You know, listen to this analogy, right, Brother Gideon? You know, like you watch some bank robber show, right? And they rob, like they go and rob the bank, right? And then the police investigate and find out all those who were um um accomplices of the robbery. The person in who did the robbery and those are accomplices. The accomplices don't get the money yet, you know. They don't get the money, but yet still they reach prison. You get me? So this is the case that you persuaded me to go and take out the pudding. You don't get any, but you're going to go to prison for it because oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
You just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
That was a nonsense. That was a nonsense. Nonsense. Mm. Does that make no sense, Joe? That no make no sense. Everyone is more dumber. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, the police also confiscate the evidence, bro. Yeah, but in this case, right? In this case, there's no evidence to confiscate. They only saw me committing the crime, right? So they would ask me to give up my associate, right? For a lesser sentence. Yes, that. Yeah, 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 yeah. So they would ask me to give up my associate for a lesser sentence. So I'm gonna get a lesser sentence if I give up all who persuaded me and compelled me to commit the crime. So just so you know, I'm gonna give up all of y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because you know, for a lesser crime, for a lesser prison time, I'm gonna just give up my accomplices. Mm. It's become your favorite thing. Yeah. True, 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 true. Yeah, sometimes there's some things that makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah. Your favorite statement I see. Yeah, definitely. Stay on the straight and narrow path. From now on I will. Sister JT, Sister J Thomas, Sister Rachel, Sister Webley, Sister J, I said Sister J Thomas twice, yes, because you're the ringleader. Sister Amia, from now on, I am strong, right? I am strong, and you cannot persuade me to take out any more pudding. I am on the straight and narrow path from now on. I am strong, right? And overcame temptation. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm strong now, just so you know. In this case, you ate the evidence. You can say that. That's one way you can put it, you know. That's one way. There's other ways you could phrase that. But that's one way you can say, yeah, you ate the evidence. But, I give you that. Fair enough. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. This guy was a getaway driver. The JD's Sky was a getaway driver. I tell you, you know, really getaway driver fast. I tell you, you're all going to put in prison. All going to put in prison. Come on. All y'all going to put in prison. And I will go get out early because one, I'll get out on best behavior. Two, I'll also get less sentence than all y'all because I gave of y'all. Right? As simple as that. Right? Yeah. You have already something, so you broke your willpower. Yeah, you know, when you just started believing, you know, you need like some temptation to show you that you need to become stronger. And this is where I realized that I needed to not like peer pressure, get the best of me, right? That's what I've learned. I've learned from my mistake, right? So never let another Sunday I'm here and Mrs. Search no matter bake anything and you persuaded me to go and eat it, although it was nice. But yes, yes. But you are going to put in prison for a very long time. Whatever sentences Sister Search no matter um willing to put on y'all, you are gonna serve it to its fullest. But I'll get out on good behavior and also get out on less sentence because I gave you a lot. Just so you know. Just so you know. Keep thinking you get the evidence. Not yeah. I ate the I yeah, I ate the evidence, yes. But um I was seen in the act. I was on camera. There was a camera in the kitchen. Yeah. So I'm on camera taking out the pudding, right? And the camera is also over there, showing that I was leaving from the laptop, and they can run back the videos to see who I was talking with before I get up, right? So yeah, not because the pudding is not there, the pudding spot is missing. that that triangle spot is missing, right? All right, conclusive evidence. No evidence, no case. Keep thinking that, Brother Gideon. Keep thinking that. When you said you knock on your door, hello, Brother Gideon. Yes, I'm here. You think it's someone, bringing you good news? No, it's a pudding police saying, Brother Gideon, I'm sorry, but um, you are charged for the persuasion and the coercion of Brother Thurston on the matter, um, stealing pudding. You're now sentenced to whatever year the judge is willing to give you in pudding prison. Don't be surprised, my brother. I'm sorry, but I have to do what I have to do because your belly is full of pudding. Correction. My belly is not full. Correction. So that is not factual. That is not factual, my sister. Let me just say, in my case, that is not factual. My belly is not full, I must say. Yeah, no, you're all gonna go to prison. I am gonna go and eat my din din. Yes, we are gonna give thanks and eat our dinner. Yeah, yeah, ready? Yeah, yeah, they're ready. Yeah, it was a good discussion. I hope you all um learned a lot. If you have missed anything, anyone is here missed anything, go and watch from the beginning. It was a really good discussion. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the tithing is not to be supposed to be paid, because these pastors they're not Levites, and if they say they are priests, that we are all priests. We are called to be called to the royal priesthood, and also we are all called to be priests in the name of Yahusha, the Messiah, because of his blood, right? He made us kings and priests unto our Elohim. So this is where I say, what did I say in this time? Search out the matter. Don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much of a mystery because everything has a history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door shall be open. Open your mind, brethren, because you are chosen. Shalom, Sister Rachel. Shalom, Sister Amia, Sister JT, Sister J. Thomas, Brother Gideon, Sister Webley. Who else was here? Brother Kimani. Who else was here? Who else was here? Yeah. So I guess I get everyone already. Those who forget, whose name I forget, forgive me. Um, uh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving because I'm going to bring up the evidence now. I don't. You know what? Listen, Layla Tov, my friends and my family in the faith of Yahusha's body. All right. This is where I say till next time, brethren. Listen to the outro.
Let us search out the matter, don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much a mystery, let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door, be open. Come on, open your mind because you're chosen.
Shalom, everyone, and Layla Tov. Till next time, brethren.